Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. It's good to see you all. First off, we have some shout-outs to do. Congratulations, Big Chungus, on getting your very first 21. I don't know why I said very first. You got 20. I was gonna do a 21 LeBron James joke meme thing. This meme has started off horrible. We're gonna restart the stream. Hold on. I'm restarting the stream. Welcome in, everybody. How are you all doing? Good to see you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Chungus, congrats on being first in chat in this stream. 21 times, by the way. Very impressive. 21. Thank you as well for the subs, Fallen Traveler and Shardy Poo Poo Pants. I do appreciate it. Tier 1, both of you. 4 and 5 months. Thank you so much. Enjoy the Beaver emotes. Thank you as well for the Prime Gaming sub, Mad Hatter. That is very kind of you for 4 whole months. Welcome in. Making me gift out a random sub as well, Dale. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for doing that. Ozone with a stream streak of 15. My god. Did he actually restart the stream? I don't know what you're talking about. We've just started the stream. We've just begun. But I will say a big thank you to Robo Nubatron for the tier 1 for 7 whole months. 5-month streak. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome in. Mr. Guy, hello there. How are you, Justin? Back to the Zomboids. We're back on the Zomboids today for sure. Indeed, we are. Tau with a 15 stream streak. Let's go. Give me one moment, team. We'll put on the webcam. We'll get into the stream for today. We're not going to be doing the lights today. I've decided probably for this week, we're not going to have the blue backlight. And the reason for that is where I live, it has been raining very hard. And it's going to continue to rain very hard for the entire week, which is not fun. So kind of keeping it cozy in here. I want to keep it nice and bright orange and make myself feel warm. I was cold today, which is crazy because it technically was like 70 degrees out. I was still cold. But thank you very much, Jay Holmes, as well, for the tier 1 for 7 whole months. Thank you so much. Enjoy the Beaver emotes, Jay Holmes. Nice to see you. Legit, how are you doing? I heard that through my Doom music. We're listening to some Skyrim today. I figured it would be good. You live around me. I might. Who knows? You won't. Aqua, how are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. I would love some rain right now. I like rain. I don't like when it rains nonstop for literally an entire week. That is not fun. Cad, how are you doing? Underus, welcome in. Lord Foog with a 15 stream streak as well. You and Tau and Ozone today. A lot of 15 stream streaks. I appreciate that. Would you rather eat a pickle or eat a pickle, but the pickle juice was sealed and is slightly a bit more smelly than usual? Where is the option for none of those? Because I'd do that. Personally, I would choose to not do either of those. Is my personal thing. Let me make sure I gift out that sub right now from Dale. Before we go any further, it's nice to see you all. Hello there. How's it going, Beaver? It's going well there, Iskabal. I hope you're doing good. We're about to gift out a sub courtesy of Dale a moment ago. Very nice, using channel points to gift out a sub to the community. So give me one moment. We will gift out one post-haste to start this adventure, to start our day. Who will it go to? It's going out now. Best of luck, everybody in chat. You might get a gifted sub. If you do, be sure to thank Dale. It went to Cody. If you're in chat, Cody, be sure to thank Dale. That is very nice of you, Dale. Thank you so much. Marcy with a 15 stream streak. Everybody has a 15 stream streak today. No other number exists. It's always the number 15. I don't know. Max, by the way, hello there. How are you doing? It's good to see you. SCP, I love pickles. You can have all the pickles then. I'd be willing to give you all my pickles. I hope I get a gifted sub. I would love to give you a gifted sub. However, you already have a sub. So it's not possible to receive yet another sub on top of that. Da Cruncher, though, gifting out a sub to the community as well. Green J, if you're in chat, be sure to thank Da Cruncher. Very generous of you. I appreciate that. My streak is stuck at 84, and it has been for 2 weeks. I would contact Twitch support then. I can't really do anything about that, unfortunately, on my end. There's really nothing I can do. Silverfang, though, thank you for also a 15. Why does everybody have 15 stream streaks? What is happening? Everybody has the number 15. What is going on? Thank you very much for that, Silver Fang. I appreciate it. Cypher, how's the progression on the long form video going? I'm going to be grinding my long form video tomorrow, Cypher. Today I was working more on YouTube Shorts, which I got a lot done. I got a lot done, in fact. Captain Penguin, hello there. Don't cuss at me. I'm not. I've said hello to you. That's not cussing. Cussing would be like, hey, freak you, man, you know? But I would never do that. I am in debug mode on Project Zomboid. I need to fix that. Team, we are going to be continuing our Project Zomboid playthrough today. We're going to be jumping back on with our Carson playthrough, who has his magical Spiffo plush named Spiffy, who helps him out, guiding him around the town and giving him all the support that he needs. My Steam is not working properly. Oh dear. Well, that would also... That might also... Oh. Okay. I don't like buttons. I don't like buttons. I think I have to restart Steam because my window is black. Give me one moment, team. We're gonna reboot Steam. I think I know why it's black though, because I was doing remote. I was doing like remote I won't get into it. I can't believe Big Bad Beaver just said freak. I'm so mad right now. I'm sorry. Listen, every once in a while, you know, I can't help myself. I get a little upset, you know? A little bit upset. There we go. Steam is gone now. I can reboot Steam, and hopefully it will not complain this time. Gambles. We will be doing gambles today, indeed, on the good old Zomboids. We will indeed. You know what's been going crazy, by the way? Because it's been raining so much around me, I live kind of near like a forest, and I guess the frogs really like the rain, because the frogs today have been very vocal. The frogs have been croaking all day where I live, and they have not stopped croaking at all. Like, since noon today, they have just been going crazy out there. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what their croaks mean. They're talking about something, though. They are communicating. You in the middle of nowhere? No, not really. I mean, obviously I don't want to dox myself, but, you know. Frogs like water? They do. It's crazy. It is crazy, team. My cat climbed through a window with a frog in her... Oh, dear. A frog in the... Oh, God. I hope the frog was alive. I hope you were able to free the frog. I'm sorry about that. Flim Flam, hello there. When will you build a dam to prove your lineage? I've actually already built several dams. In fact, where do you think I'm streaming out of right now? This is a dam. Colin, by the way, thank you so much for the 15 stream streak. Bob the Bebop had a 15 stream streak. Colin has a 15 stream streak. Silverfang has a 15 stream streak. Empress has a 15 stream streak. Marcy has a 15 stream streak. Lord Fook has a 15 stream streak. Tao has a 15 stream streak. Literally everybody today has had a 15 stream streak. The 15 streaks are because of your test stream and messed everyone up. Wait, when did I do a test stream, though? I have 15. Not as impressive, apparently. Guys, it's just been a lot of 15s. Just been the number 15 over and over. The final streams with the devs. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that. We did do a little surprise stream a while back that was midday, not my normal time, and it was the finals as well. So that actually might be what we're experiencing. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. It's just funny that everybody has 15 today. I don't know. Very humorous to me. Alas, we are going to be jumping right in, team, to the action, alright? I do not intend to dilly-dally any longer, alright? We are, I believe, 2 weeks into our playthrough, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to try our best. Now, before we go any further, I'm going to really quickly do a poll. By the way, Batmom, hello there. How are you doing? I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to let you guys decide on what we listen to tonight. I'm actually curious the outcome of this. You guys have 1 minute to vote on this poll. If you would like to vote, that would mean a lot to me. In the meantime, we'll just chat. I don't want to boot up the game until I start the music, and then I'll also do the multi-stream after that point. What is a good goal to have in Project Zomboid? I usually get bored and stop playing after the early game. Honestly, one of my favorite goals is building out a wondrous base with all the amenities, like an armory, get a fully stocked kitchen, storage rooms, a garage, like the whole 9 yards. And also, one thing I personally like is I like building a wall around my entire home with enough room for me to also do farming with the grass that's around. That's my personal interest. Digi, thank you as well for the 15 stream streak. A 15. Who could have seen a 15, guys? 15 stream streak. Can we get a Fallout radio music stream? So we cannot do that tonight. The reason why, I'm going to be honest, I have been starting to try and steer clear from like copyrighted music because we've been doing more YouTube multi-streams. But in general, I think companies are starting to get a little bit more upset if you use copyrighted music. So I've been trying to like do more like the video game music, like the Skyrim, the Halo, the RuneScape. Like I've been enjoying that a lot. And if we were to put on like the Fallout radio, I know for a fact at least a couple of those songs are probably just going to get nuked immediately. So I would like to avoid that if we can. It looks like you guys voted for the Skyrim ambience, however, so we will keep the Skyrim on. So be it, team. So be it. Yeah, if I weren't streaming on YouTube, I probably could do Fallout with no issue. But because we're going to be streaming on YouTube today, we will get nuked. We will get bombed, team, by the DMCA. Oh, let me make sure Spiffy's here. Spiffy, come back. There we go. Is Spiffy working today? Let's make sure Spiffy works, guys. Hold on. Spiffy, are you there?
I'm right here, always ready to jump back into action whenever you need. What's up?
Spiffy, we're just about to start our adventure for the day. Are you excited for a fun-filled day of zombie slaying?
Absolutely. I'm all fluffed up and ready for a day full of zombie slaying action and looting fun. Let's make today a legendary adventure.
Oh. He did the swoosh so early on. He did the swoosh. He did the swoosh. I love the swoosh. It's the best. All right, well, Spiffy's working. That's good to see. That's great. Give me one moment, team. We'll press the start button and we will jump into our adventures with Spiffy. I'm thrilled to be here with Spiffy. Goodness gracious. It's going to be wonderful. It makes me feel like I'm listening to a PowerPoint. The swoosh is like just... It's like his little cherry on top. It's like his calling card. Can you ask Spiffy about Thursday the 15th? I've got a bad feeling about it. Let me ask him. Hold on. We'll find out then. Hold on. Hey there, Spiffy. Max in my chat would like to know what is going on Thursday the 15th. Is there something happening? He feels a little bit uneasy about that date.
Hey Max, nothing to worry about. Thursday the 15th is just another day for us to conquer and thrive. If you're feeling uneasy, just remember you've got a trusty plush and an awesome team by your side.
Aww.
We'll make it through whatever comes our way.
The swoosh again. The fucking swoosh. I fucking can't. If he swooshes one more time today, I might not be able to handle it. He is... I wasn't ready for the swoosh. I really wasn't. I really was not. Oh my god. Don't worry, guys, okay? If he says there's nothing to be worried about, there's nothing to be worried about. Bring back Edgy Spiffy. This is apparently Edgy Spiffy team. This is the same Spiffy. Spiffy, like, switched back. I don't know. Turkey Bird, though. Hello there, Fun Turret. How are you doing? Welcome in. It is going into Uncanny Valley for me. Guys, Spiffy is just a magical little plush. Do you think he knows what Uncanny Valley is? Do you think he has any idea what that entails? Probably not. I doubt it, quite frankly. Either way, though, we wake up, team, unpleasantly hot, weighed down, a little bit tense, and hopeless. So, not a great start for our boy Carson. If we take a look at the stats, though, currently losing weight again. Which, again, not great. High thirst baseball player. There's all the traits for anybody who's curious. Skill-wise, though, we are looking great, team. We've actually been building up the skills quite well. Short blunt and long blunt has been leading the charge for us. Almost got level 1 axe. Hopefully soon. And we have a lot of XP multipliers. So hopefully, again, our big goal, like always, is just we want gasoline, okay? I would love fuel. I'm a little bit worried because power could run out at any moment. And if that happens, we're kind of fucked. So we do need to be a little bit careful. But we're about to be on day 16. Let me get a prediction going for you guys, and then we will get into the adventures. How about yourself? I am well. It's quite rainy where I live right now, but can't complain. We're going to be going for 18 days as our first gamba. Prediction is open, team. If you would like to predict, now is your chance. Where should I start on my new Zomboid save? Torture yourself and go West Point. If you're on build 41. If you're on build 42, probably still West Point. But you can choose if you're on 42. I will grant you that mercy. I will give you that option. Alas, we jump back in, team. Send Florida your rain. I wish I could. I wish I could just push all the rain away. Sin K with a 45 stream streak. Thank you so much. Finally breaking up the number 15. We've had too many 15s today, Sin K. How are you doing? Good evening, Beaver. How's everybody doing? I'm doing well. Hope everybody else is doing good. We're about to begin our adventures with Carson here. And it's looking pretty good out here. It's actually looking pretty clear as well. Surprising lack of zomboids. Now, of course, there could be a lot more when we go to open up this door over here. I actually forget what weapons we have on us, too. I'm going to have to down this entire bottle of honey right now as well, because we probably do need the calories. That honey is probably really, really good for us, too. Ever play Silent Hill 2 Remake? I never did, Aqua. I don't think I ever did, actually. Hello there, Booch, by the way. Welcome in. This is the lovely Skyrim Ambience team. Welcome in, everybody, though. Mr. X, Almasto, Arez. Hello there, Blake. Welcome in, Blake. Good to see you. We did not read that magazine either. Let me read that super quick. I would love to get that knowledge into my brain. Team, again, the main goal for today is 100% going to be get gasoline for our car. That is what we need, hands down. Our tire iron is broken. This is tragic. Thank you, Meow Meow, by the way, for the heart me's and the popular gifts on TikTok. That's very generous of you. Appreciate the support already. Right at the start. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for all the likes as well. I do need a weapon. Do I have a weapon? I have a kitchen knife. Do I have anything better? We have a wrench. You know what? We'll take the wrench. I'll take a wrench, team. We'll do a wrench. How is Spiffy? Spiffy is just thrilled to be here, as you can imagine. Push. Okay, they're in the back. I don't like that. I already saw them in the back. And that wall is griefing the hell out of me. I would actually like to check the back, though, because there might be cars in there that we could loot. There might be vehicles behind there in that other parking lot. And then, of course, we could also start moving to the other parking lot, too. But first Zomboid of the day, team. We'll get rid of this. A little Chef Zomboid. Wow. A little line cook over here. We had a meat cleaver as well. Are you kidding me? Wait, where? Oh, we do. And my jar of eggplants. Damn, that would have gone well with our lovely honey, team, a moment ago. That would have been exquisite, some would say. Howdy in there, cat. How are you doing? It's time to survive and loot. That is exactly what Spiffy would say. You're taking a page out of his book. Spiffy would say the exact same thing. All right, only 2 over there. Surprisingly. And there's a lot of cars as well. So we might actually hit pay dirt on this team. There might be fuel in one of these cars, which would actually solve a lot of our problems. We can hope, okay? We can certainly hope. The grocery store, when we went to that parking lot last time, I remember that place was abysmal. It had basically no loot. Is this guy not aware? Oh, he's just, they're just not aware. They're just completely unaware. Or they were baiting. One or the other. Either way, not what we like to see. Let's see if we can get into these trunks, though. Of course. No, we cannot. Unfortunate. Laptop is acting weird. What is wrong with your laptop, Andros? Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. That is so good. Do I have a gas canister, though, or just a bottle? I need to know how much fuel's in there, actually. Already, we're on a really good start. Already really good start. Caught this stream early, too. Indeed, welcome in. We have literally just begun. We're going to be going for a while, team. This car is incredible. Wait, this car is incredible. This car is insane. I might just take that car. If we can get the car key, I might just steal that car. I don't know. What town are we in? Rosewood right now. We are in Rosewood, team. And we are looking for fuel, which we just found a car full of fuel. All these cars seem locked, though, which is a little bit worrisome. And I do not have the ability to hotwire right now. We will need to get electrical skill later on. Thank you very much, though, Delana, with the tier 1 for 28 whole months. Sticking around that long is incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. Enjoy the beaver emotes. I get another wrench. This is going so swimmingly. What a great start already. It's too good to be true. I could be getting buttered up right now. We have to admit, that could be happening right now. I could 100% be about to get trolled. The game could suddenly decide, you know what, you are not allowed to have fun, and it will deny me my fun. But it doesn't seem like it's doing that just yet. So as long as we pretend it's not happening, we're fine. Caught a stream at an okay time. Indeed you have. Welcome in. We've only just begun the stream. This has actually no fuel. Unfortunate. Okay, so we have to get... He's fine. Ignore the scream. That guy's... He's overreacting. I would love a gas canister, though. Let me actually check these two cars over here really quick. If they have gas canisters. If not, I can go all the way back. That one doesn't have fuel. I can go back, though, to the firehouse. I know we have a gas canister there. The trunk is broken, really? Okay. That is quite rare to find the trunk broken. Or was that lock is broken? It's just broken. That's just... Okay, well, not getting into the trunk, then. That's fine. That is fine. I don't know. Choppy video for me? Is anybody else having choppy video? Is everybody... Is it okay? He stubbed his toe. Yeah, the guy screaming did stub his toe. What is the goal for this run? Ideally, it's to become, like, our new PB. Beat Rick Ravy. We have our magical Spiffo plush at our side, Spiffy, who talks to us. Hopefully, he will be able to provide us the guidance we desperately need to get ourselves to salvation. We'll talk to Spiffy when we get back to the fire station. I just want to run back over and get my gasoline canister. And then we'll come right back. I might even just drive this car over. I already have a gas canister in there, so you know what? I'm just going to drive this car over, and we should be set. Ignore the scream. He's fine. No, it's... God, me when the FBI's investigating my house. No, don't... Officer, please. Don't concern yourself with that, okay? The blood-curdling scream you just heard, that's my friend. He's playing with his Legos, alright? He must have stepped on the 1x1 brick. That's the most painful brick of all to step on. Actually, it probably would be like the 2x2. Oh, a little cool Forza moment right there. And a lot of Zomboids suddenly appearing as well. Maybe the game is about to grief me. We'll find out, though. Not choppy for me. Never mind, it's fine. Okay. The duality of man is always unwavering, team. I'm going to assume everything is fine unless I see an influx of people saying everything is not fine. Which, if that were to happen, I don't know what I would do. I actually need my gas canister for this. Hold on. I would love to just use that car, the blue one, but I can't. Nightly, hello there. Have you done Project Zomboid bingo? You know what's crazy is I was actually thinking of doing that. I was thinking of doing for a stream... I make bingo cards. You guys can get a bingo card. And as we play Project Zomboid, you guys can fill out your bingo card. I don't know what this guy's doing. Is that guy okay? He's fine. He's just chilling out. He's doing his thing. Someone's coming over, though. Someone is here to investigate. And now my presence has been alerted. Now he's upset. It's a big misunderstanding. I don't like this. I don't like this. Opinion on Bandits / Week 1. I love the Week 1 mod. Bandits, I'm not super into, but it's more because I'm not much of an NPC person, but I love the experience that Day 1 and Week 1 offer in particular. Those are some of my favorites mods. In my opinion, Week 1 is probably the most hands-down impressive mod Project Zomboid has ever seen. The work that Slayer has done to create that mod is impressive. I love how the zombies just chilling. Sometimes they're pretty chill. And then other times they just want to break walls. It's whatever. Dante, thank you for the 7-stream streak. Welcome in. I will sub you with my 500,000 alt accounts. Well, I don't know if you need to do all that, but I appreciate a singular sub. I am not a greedy individual, team. I will accept just one. The other 499,000 are not required. Hello, Beaver. Good to see you streaming again. We'll have to wait for the individual release. What do you mean by the individual release? Day 1 on Build 42 goes crazy. I love it. It's so good. I'm actually shocked by how quickly Slayer was able to update the mod to get it working on Build 42. And then completely pivot to Build 42. That was quite impressive to me. Aqua, by the way, thank you very much for the singular sub. I appreciate that. I am not a greedy individual. I do not wish for multiple. Okay, numerous is too many. I only have 2 hands, and one of them has to be on my keyboard to maneuver my Project Zomboid character. How else am I expected to carry my Zomboid character to victory? To the gates of Valhalla. I might need to run. Are we muscle strained? It feels like it. We're starting to feel a little bit muscle strained. And I think that guy banging on the wall is starting to bring over more Zomboids. But I also could be getting griefed. What does day 1 look like on Build 42? It's pretty similar to Build 41. It performs a little bit better because of the new performance updates. And the new lighting is sick as well. But week 1 is really thrilling, in my opinion. Love this game. Well, welcome in. Oh, about to head to bed, so I mean the VOD. All good. We do have the VODs coming out very soon, team. Do not worry. The VODs will be returning momentarily. What is your longest survival time in survivor mode? I typically play sandbox mode, which I make harder than survivor mode. In fact, isn't apocalypse mode technically the hardest default mode? Survivor's easier than apocalypse, no? My longest survivor is 7 months, 29 days, officially. Unofficially, over 9 months is how well I've done. This guy needs to get put down, by the way. There we go. There we go. When do you plan to get a job? This is my job. This is indeed my job. Which is crazy to say. But it technically is my job. So fun fact, I used to have a full-time job. I'll get into this really quick. It's an interesting topic. I used to have a full-time job while I was doing content creation stuff for the past, 2 years. It was with a startup company. I was doing marketing. It was going pretty well. I had a full-time position, 401k, things like that, right? Unfortunately, there were some layoffs last year. October is when I got laid off. I was like, okay, so be it. And my initial plan was like, okay, I'll look at getting another job. But then I decided, since it's already the end of the year, I'm just going to test the waters. Could I, because I already had I had a ton saved up. I'm just going to test the waters. Can I do content creation full time? And you guys were supportive enough to make me able to do it. So I'm just doing it. We're just doing it. I appreciate it, team. Thank you, by the way, Whomst, for the follow. I appreciate that. Dirty, thank you so much for the 3 stream streak as well. Love you. Any idea when we get multiplayer on Build 42? Sadly, no ETA just yet. Hopefully soon, though. Hopefully soon. I actually imagine we will probably see an update soon. I have a nightstick this whole time. You know what? I might just do that then. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do that. I'm going to get rid of my ratchet wrench, and we'll trade out for the nightstick. Apocalypse is harder for sure. Yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, that's my survival time. I would love to go for a year. It's just getting that is honestly kind of a hassle because you got to play you definitely have to play safe consistently. And if you've been around my channel for a while, you probably know that's not something I typically do. Is someone else coming over? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That is okay. You're like the only person I bothered to watch live. I appreciate that. No, I appreciate. I am grateful to all of you for letting me do this. All right, team. Love you, Beaver. Thank you, Star. Any tips to get better at Project Zomboid? If you're brand new to the game, I do have a beginner's tutorial. It's !point tutorial in chat. Goes over everything I'd recommend to a brand new player. If you're still having issues, or if that doesn't help you out enough, you can ask me more specific questions if you would like. I'd be happy to answer them. I just need to know what you need help with. So, yeah. I also have other clips that you might be able to take a look at if you're looking for like specific skills. Although some of them are outdated at this point, 'cause I think a lot of them are on 41. I need to do more tutorials. I need to do more tutorial content, quite frankly. Thank you very much, Dirty, for the Prime Gaming sub for 3 whole months. Keep it up with the streaming. I love your content. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Enjoy the Beaver emotes for 3 whole months. Ever gotten a panic attack from a job application? I don't think I've ever gotten a panic attack from a job application. I've filled out job applications before. How are these firefighter axes worn? What the fuck? I haven't even touched them yet. Oh well, we're back home. Let's actually say hello to Spiffy. Let's fill Spiffy up on what we're doing. Spiffy, you're gonna be so happy. We finally got a car filled up with gasoline, and we're able to like actually do things now. Are you excited to go driving?
That's fantastic. A car full of gas is a total game changer. I'm super excited to hit the road, cover more ground, and explore even further. Let's rev up and make some epic discoveries.
He swooshed again. This fucking guy doesn't stop swooshing. Oh my god. Stupid, though. Thank you very much for the tier 2 for 13 whole months. It's very generous of you. Wish me luck in my next attempt at surviving CDDA. Did you lose your last playthrough? How long did you survive them all? I don't think I've ever done a playthrough. Job. Hold on, let's actually ask Spiffy what job I should get. Spiffy, maybe it's time for a career change. If I were to stop streaming, what job do you think I should get? Should I put the fries in the bag or maybe look at something else?
Well, you've got a ton of skills and creativity, so the sky's the limit. If you're thinking about a career change, maybe something in game design, tech, or even something creative like writing or consulting. You've got the knack for engaging people and thinking on your feet. Whatever you choose, I know you'll rock it.
Damn, that was a crazy glaze, Mr. Spiffy, but I appreciate it.
Haha, anytime. Just here to keep things fun and supportive. Whatever path you take, we've got this.
Thanks, Spiffy.
Let's keep making every adventure epic.
Thanks, man. He fucking swooshed again! He fucking swooshes all the time. Oh my god. Cooked food in a refrigerator, is that any different? It actually lasts longer. Or... yeah, I think it lasts longer. The AI was definitely glazing a little bit there, I'm not gonna lie. No denying that. Welcome in, though. How are you doing there, Altoid? I've been a lurker for a couple months, and I've loved your content. You got me into Zomboids. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're having fun with the game. He's fighting zombies mentally. Maybe that's his sword, like, swooshing through the air. Yes, his mental sword. Noisy Platypus with a 15-stream streak. Welcome in. I'm having a good day so far. I'm having a very good day. Have you ever got a job? Why is everybody asking me about jobs today? Guys, I get it. I've fallen off, okay? The Sunny V2 documentary has not yet released, okay? So I'm allowed to keep streaming. When that happens, then I'll do my final exit scam, and then I'll get a normal job in obscurity. I'll go to Missouri and work on a random junkyard for 40 years. That'll be my life. I need to take a little nap. Sleepy time. Thank you very much, Stupid Squirrel, for the 100 bits. It's very nice of you. I lost it yesterday to a random fever for no reason. How did that even happen? How do you get a random fever in the middle of wintertime, too? Also, we need water. Oh my gosh. And I need to make another stew again, too, to get my weight back up. That's what I need to do. Fill up my bottles, though. You haven't fallen off? You need more tutorials. Okay, we will do more tutorials. You can watch on whatever platform you would like. It is whatever you would prefer. Thank you so much for the follows, though. I appreciate that, Major and Cody on TikTok. I do appreciate that. I'm going to make a lovely stew in your honor now. This stew is going to be filled with calories, and I will be eating every single bit of it. Oh my god, maybe I make macaroni instead. That's 3,000 calories. I could just eat that raw, too. And quite frankly, what is the game going to do? Make me more unhappy? I'm already hopeless. My character's already craving the end. Alright? Is someone outside my home? What did I just hear? Oh, it's the clock. I'm hearing the clock ticking. I'm losing my mind. Where's my pot? I need my cooking pot. Oh, no. I might have lost the cooking pot, team. Alright, that does it. I'm eating the macaroni raw. I do what I must, team. What did they add in Build 42? Welcome in! They have added a ton in Build 42. We got animals, basements, we got map expansion, we got a whole new meta, new weapons, new crafting system. They've expanded the skills. We have a lot more skills to learn, like masonry. You can do animal care, things like that. It's so much new stuff. And then they've also improved the graphics engine and performance a little bit, which is great. So they've definitely done a lot. That has helped us get full to bursting. Are we gaining weight now? Oh, yep, we are. That's a double up arrow. I love that. How can I see the mods that are using? Exclamation point mods. However, I'm only using really 2 mods right now. Number 1 is the Clean UI mod, which adds in a better inventory system. And then the second mod would be what is it called? I forget the name of it, but it adds in high beams to your game on cars. Welcome in, by the way, senor. It's good to see you. Red Tabby, how's it going? Wait, my pot is by my bed? Why is it by my bed? How do you level masonry? Masonry is actually a very good question. My brain, for whatever reason, is not coming up with the answer on that, even though I know the answer to it. You ever have a moment like that where it's like, what's your name? And it's like, what is my name? We're going to go over to the residential section now, and we're going to be looting pretty much all the homes at this point. Now that we have a car with gasoline, I feel confident in my abilities to clear out the rest of Rosewood Residential, and hopefully then we'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and put the empty pot away in the chair, and then we'll be fine. I want better explosions in Project Zomboid. I actually would love that too, and that might actually happen. We will see. I don't know. Why does my Zomboid freeze when I press B to open up my crafting menu? That is probably just a wacky... I mean, even mine does that. Even mine has a micro freeze. Yo, thank you very much, Vala, for the 50 roses on TikTok. That's incredibly generous of you. I nearly crashed into a tree with how incredibly generous that was. I absolutely adore roses. Have you tried the 1 week mod before? I have. I was just talking about it earlier, how it's one of the best mods in the game, quite frankly. Swoosh command. We should start counting the swishes. You know what it is? It's probably something... Zomboid has had a couple weird freezes like that in the past, where in Build 41 specifically, there was a bug where if you had clothes and you right-clicked on them, right? Like, imagine I was able to rip up these shorts or whatever, or these socks. If I right-clicked on them, and I would hover over the rip option, it would freeze your game for a split second. And I don't know why it would do that, but it would do that. And there was a mod someone made in the workshop to actually fix that. So, might just be a similar case. Welcome in, by the way, Senny. Welcome in. Thanks for all the TikTok follows, by the way, Zach. Welcome in. Bean Man, hello there as well. Oh, good golly, we nearly took the L. That would have been quite unfortunate. Quite bad, in fact, indeed. But thank you so much. I have to say as well, thank you for all the likes on... Oh, I thought that was an NPC for a second. Bro, the way that guy was stanced up, I really did think that was an NPC. I really did think that was an NPC. I don't know why I thought that. I had a Ben drowned moment right there. My game came alive. Oh, I've tripped and fallen and lost my glasses. This is not ideal. Hold on. On the ground somewhere. Yep. I need my glasses. Even more approaching, though. Carson deals with them with no issue. This is good. I'm a beginner in Project Zomboid. What occupation would you recommend? I always recommend these 5 occupations no matter what. If you're on Build 41 especially. Burglar if you want extra mobility and sneaking, because you can hotwire cars day 1 with no extra need to fiddle with skills and whatever. Veteran, so you don't have to deal with fear. Carpenter, so you can build things very easily. Unemployed if you want to just mess with traits. And then Lumberjack for the Axeman skill, which means you're going to be really effective with axes. If you go Lumberjack, use axes as your primary weapon, and just go crazy. Like, you will probably clear and decimate hordes with no issue. Did Beaver just reference creepypasta? I did indeed, Delana. That used to be one of my favorite random subgenres of YouTube when I was a child. Someone's in the building. Oh my gosh. That guy actually scared me. I did not like that. I hope NPCs get added natively. They will be in Build 43. That is the planned roadmap for Build 43's NPCs. In what capacity will they be? We don't yet know. Ooh, that is a really nice magazine. Blunt Force magazine. So we can make hammers and stuff. That's good. We'll take that back. That's a good one. And then I hear someone outside the building. I think they're like hiding by the window. I just want to make sure. Yeah, we're chilling over here. What is that pink thing, though, on the... Oh, underpants. Hey, yo. Do Qs go on a global cooldown after they redeem? Yes, they do. It's like a 10-minute cooldown. They do go on cooldown, though. You're going to be watching 28 years later when it comes out. I get scared very easily by scary movies. But... I'll probably wait for reviews. If people say go see it in theaters, I probably will end up seeing it in theaters because I feel like I kind of have to. Like, I feel like I actually need to see 28 years later. Power's off. Power is still on, but some of these buildings, their light bulbs are dying. So even with power on, we're seeing them get... Is that a trophy? No way. Oh my gosh, that is sick. They added a trophy to the game. I don't think this was ever in Build 41. Maybe it was, and I just never noticed it. But that's cool. I want to take that back home. That is my participation trophy team. For being the best survivor named Carson with a magical Spiffo plush named Spiffy. Ranked number 1. I was talking about creepypastas earlier with my fiance. What creepypasta in particular? I'm curious. Cheese grater. Any food in here? Oh, a whole ham is being consumed immediately. That is being downed in 1 bite. Carson could go crazy for some ham right now. And we get a griddle pan, too, so we could actually cook up some food in a moment here. I would love that. The game looks more beautiful with Build 42. Indeed, it does. This is close to vanilla. We have 2 mods, Clean UI, and we have High Beams. I'll show you guys High Beams in a moment, since it's nighttime. High Beams is actually a really good mod, too. I'm going to take the griddle pan back with us. But yeah, for any of you curious what the High Beams mod is, let me turn off my flashlight here really quick. So when you're in a car with the mod, if you turn on headlights, obviously headlights, I mean, it brightens it up pretty good, like not bad, but then you activate High Beams. Oh my god, that's so much better. That's literally so much better. Dubious Creature, by the way, thanks so much for the follow. Slenderman, Jeff the Killer. Okay, Jeff the Killer was always a weird one to me, though. That one never made sense, but Slenderman was a classic. Those Slenderman games, too? Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're back to where we started, just about. I actually should probably mark these buildings off my map, because I'm pretty sure I did all of these. So you know what? Since it's so dark and we have some gear on us, probably just going to take it back to the fire department. We'll sleep there for the evening. That guy's getting a ticket. He's getting a ticket. Okay. Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Oh dear. Oh dear, I think pedestrians are coming over to investigate as well. Okay, we're gonna turn this off. Probably not a great idea to have done that. Surely nothing horrible will happen. What up, by the way, Alan? Welcome in. First time catching your streams. I love your videos. Always a highlight to my day. Let's go, man. I appreciate that. We have some more shorts, and we have some actual long-form videos coming out very soon, team. I'm very excited about that. It's okay, guys. You know what? That guy, we'll deal with him tomorrow when we wake up. I'm actually curious how bad that's going to make that area now that we just set off that alarm. I wonder if that's going to really bring all the zomboids to the yard. We will see. Alfonso all over again. Yeah, I was having some Alfonso flashbacks there. I did not want that. Hello from Australia. Hello there, Pixie. Welcome in. Let them make the citizens arrest while you go back to base. Oh, you were already reading my mind. Like, they got that under control. They don't like it when people mess around in their neighborhood. I love that about this community. Rosewood is the best. I cannot sleep, however. That is not good. I do have gear I can put away, however. I'm gonna go put stuff away. Thank you very much, Who's Amy, for the tier 1 for 13 whole months, over a year at this point. Thank you so much. Appreciate the sub. How are you doing? Also, Ranger Pasta with a 15 stream streak. Welcome in. Yeah, there's a couple sleeping people there, Southern. It's okay, though. Hope you're doing well. Already subbed. Thank you. Ever played Project Zomboid with the Weeping Angels mod? I have actually not, but I've seen that mod. I think I saw Red Naru play it once, and it looks very interesting. I actually would love to try that. There was a mod I saw Red Naru use where basically people are frozen in place for like under certain conditions or something. Like the zombies are frozen. That sounds fun to play with though, especially like around Halloween or like a spooky feeling. I don't know. What do you get when someone spends shards? I don't get anything. It's just like a little reward for you guys for sticking around the stream. I don't get anything. Other than, I guess, the knowledge that you had that many shards. In your home makes you sick? I do, but quite honestly, they're already decomposing, and since we're on the second floor, we should probably be okay. I mean, these guys are not really decomposing. I mean, we've been fine for the most part. We do actually have a bad smell. Do we still have the bad smell when we're in here? I'm actually curious. I guess we do still have bad smell, but it's only the first level of corpse sickness, so like it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't know. We've been fine so far, and we've been here for God knows how long at this point. He gets viewer engagement. I sure do. I sure do. I don't know if I said thank you to Chair Guy a moment ago for the sub, but thanks so much for tier 1. Very generous view. Enjoy the beaver emotes. Helps me out a ton, of course. And thank you, Little Cats, for the 100 bits. How's Little Cat? Is the beaver eager? I'm very eager. I'm eager to disregard the... Well, I don't think that's the right word. I'm eager to get rid of the zomboids from my home. They have lost their home privileges. Goodbye. Open up the window. Oh. How are you doing this? How are you doing this? How is this happening? Wait. I don't like the sounds he makes when he drags them. I also don't like the positioning. Why are we playing with the legs? Why are we wiggling the legs? There's a lot I'm concerned. Mopping the floor with the zomboid. There it is. Oh my gosh. Yo, Thumb! Thank you very much for the $10 super chat. Buy some Tylenol to put you back to sleep. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. That's very generous of you. Helps me out a ton. Ever had acne in your life? Yeah, of course. I think everybody's had acne in their life. I will say, this might be a little bit of a gross conversation, but we're just gonna dive into this one, okay, team? Probably the worst acne I've ever had is when you get a pimple, like, in your ear. That is very gross. I've only had that happen, like, once or twice. But when it does happen, it's very painful and very annoying. Not a fun experience. I am pretty lucky that I don't deal with acne anymore. I don't know if other people still deal with acne at this age or not. I don't know if it's normal. I think it is, but I don't know. Do you play DayZ? We were playing that yesterday, in fact. We were doing DayZ yesterday, and we did quite well. We took out numerous people, and I got to eat them, which is probably the best part. Those hurt so bad. Not the best. I have never had that. That sounds horrible. One on your eyelid sounds horrible. I've also never had a pimple inside my nose, I don't think. That is insane. I don't know how that would happen either. Very interesting ways that you can get pimples in places. I don't know. And you had an adoring fan. Did I? Who was my adoring fan? What can I help you with? Shine your boots, perhaps? Ooh, that I can do a crazy adoring fan. Oh my gosh, I could be an insane adoring fan. Bandit mod is a good mod. If you are interested in having NPCs in your game, it's probably the best NPC mod for sure. I don't know what this guy's doing here in my home. I also don't know where my nightstick is. Hold on. Oh, it was in slot 2, not slot 3. That's my mistake. I don't like that. Is multiplayer still not out yet? We are still waiting on the multiplayer team. Indeed, we are. The multiplayer is still somewhere. Hopefully we will get it soon, but no ETA yet. I have no information to share on that, sadly. I wish I did, but I sadly do not. Are we still gaining weight? We are indeed. This is good, team. This is good. Buy Azura! Buy Azura! Buy Azura! Oh my gosh. Alright. Team, we're gonna go back over and investigate. Although a lot of zomboids seem to have randomly appeared at our fire station. I don't know why they're doing that. Hold on. They can't be here. Get rid of them. Also, we're close to 18 days. One more day, team. Let me actually ask Spiffy. I'm curious what Spiffy is going to say about the situation. Spiffy, I want your honest opinion on this situation. When I was going around in my car yesterday, I blared the siren, and I think I may have brought over a ton of zomboids. Do you think that was a good idea or a bad idea?
Honestly, it depends on your goal. If you were trying to draw the zomboids away from a specific area or clear out a zone, blaring the siren can be a smart strategy. But if you were just cruising around, it might have turned into a risky move. Either way, it's a learning experience. Next time, maybe use it more tactically or when you've got a solid escape plan.
Thank you for your honest feedback. I appreciate that. Honesty is so important. Don't you agree?
Absolutely. Honesty helps us learn, grow, and tackle whatever the apocalypse throws our way.
Guy, dude.
It's the best policy, especially when survival's on the line. We've got
Your
this.
guides were great for a beginner. I still don't have, he swooped again. He swooped me again. I don't believe him. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Thank you so much, for the follows on TikTok, by the ways. I'm glad the guides were helpful. I'm definitely going to be doing more. It sounds like you guys want more tutorials. Is that what you guys really want? Because I will deliver. SpongeBob is here to satisfy. If that's what you want, I will do it for you, team. There is a good base area in West Point, I think, where the road to Louisville starts. Are you talking about the bridge? Because that is a pretty good area, at least in Build 41. Okay, we actually made it back. The car is still here. Has not moved. Definitely a couple more zomboids in this area now. Here are the lovely citizens of Rosewood. I guess the arrest is still ongoing. They did not seem to complete their job. I'm surprised by the lack of zomboids, though. You would have expected way more to pull up when we had that alarm going like that. Although at this point, we have cleared out a good chunk of Rosewood as well. So, unless the respawns are going to be kicking in aggressively, I don't think we're going to be getting too much. Found a fishing rod in a garage. That's not too uncommon. Sometimes you get lucky and get a fishing rod. Fishing's actually a really good thing long term. I would actually hold on to that. Oh my goodness. No, thank you. Was that a sprint? What the fuck was that, my brother in Christ? Get me back to that fence now. And there's someone on flank. Give me that finish now. Thank you. Dude, that actually scared me. I don't know what I heard behind me, but that was not a good sound effect. Did not like it. First time here, welcome in, Mano. Welcome into the stream. You're my favorite Project Zomboid YouTuber. I appreciate that. Guys, thank you so much for all the compliments. A lot of compliments today. It's hard to keep up with it all, but I do appreciate it, team. Now, the driver is still not moving. Oh, is this finally the driver right here? Oh, look at you stumble all about. Yep, you finally woke up. Just got out of the car, huh? He has to lean on the car. Oh, excuse me, she. Alright, now you're assaulting a peacekeeper. Yep, this is a felony charge, team. This is a felony. I have to do what I have to. To protect the Rosewood citizens. To protect our Rosewood citizens, I do what I must. She's stronger than she looks. Never mind. That was very quick. I was expecting at least another hit. We're gonna have to go start clearing these homes in a moment here. I'll start marking them off my map. Smack them, we had to. We had to. Police brutality. No, that was justified, team. That was well within my bounds. I think that was completely justified, in my opinion. Sup, Beeb? Hello there. How are you doing there, Green? Do you have any idea what we could do with the survivors? Can we form a group with them? Are you talking about NPCs in Build 43? I mean, nothing is set in stone, but I think there's going to be a quest system, if I remember correctly from reading their blogs. Cola cued me, by the way. I did not like that. To protect the main street filled with corpses. I mean, those are the residents, are they not? They are my constituents. Can you go to the ground, please? Can you go to the ground, please? Por favor. Thank you. Maybe the Zomboid only spoke Spanish. The accomplices will also be taken out. Very good. We are cleaning up this town one Zomboid at a time. Best melee in range and cooldown. Best melee weapon in terms of range. You're probably looking at spears of some kind. Although the sledgehammer does have a lot of range. I would not recommend it, however. In terms of cooldown, I'm assuming you mean by swing speed. In which case, yeah, again, you're probably looking at some sort of spear. Honestly, you probably want a pitchfork, if that's what you're looking for. How many hours do you have in this game? I have a grand total of 2,100-ish. I had to remember the number. Eric, welcome in. Good to see you. Isn't it katana and crowbar? In terms of cooldown, I don't... No, I think spears come out on top in all of those stats. I mean, in terms of raw damage output, katana is going to be the best, though. I think katana is the best. I don't know. So here's the thing with me, team. When it comes to giving you guys answers like that, like, I don't look at the game files and whatnot. Like, I don't know.
Yes, team. Actually, if you take a look at the database here, you can tell that the katana does 2.4 damage per hit with a critical chance of 70%. As you can tell, based on that information, the katana is clearly superior. Like, I don't do all that. Like, that, me personally, like, I just go off of my own experience using them. And watching other people play this game as well. And I can tell you from that, yeah, probably the spear. If I were to put my faith in anything, it would be the spear. Which is crazy to say that, because I hate spears with all my heart. But if you get up to like level 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on spears, yeah, those go crazy. Those can go crazy. There are more Zomboids in this domicile. Please get me out. Are my shoes okay, by the way? I hope they are. Oh, I still have the trophy on me. Guys, I gotta drop the trophy. Hold on. We gotta put away the trophy. That's why my weight has been so bad recently. I thought this was my bag this whole time. But it actually was not. Hopefully that improves our stamina. Welcome in, by the way, Goofy. How do you not get bored? I keep myself engaged with goals that I give myself. And of course, you always have to do new stuff, team. Always mix it up. How many days? The Gamba is going for 18 days, so we have 22 more hours to survive. We are currently working on clearing out the residential section after we were able to get gasoline for this car. Although, I don't think this car is great anymore. It's kind of wild. We get a great-looking car, and then
We finally get fuel for it. It's actually still fine. The hood isn't, but the rest of it is fine. Not bad. We can work with this. This is not bad. This is not bad. Just Paradise, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. The man-child is still alive. Surprisingly, Carson's been doing very well. And we are about to start working on clearing out... Or, excuse me, I need to find the X. Hold on. No. No. That's a Z. That's a tree. That's an X. Okay, so all three of those we know we did. I'm going to check that one again. I'm pretty sure we did this. One of those houses right there was my starting home. I don't know if we looted these 3 homes. I know we've looted... I'm going to say we probably looted these 6 right here. But we'll probably reloot them just to be safe. I might want to drive around down this way really quick, though, and see if there's any survivor homes. That might be what we start with, in fact. I'm going to just see really quickly, are there any survivor homes in the area? Because if we can get a barricaded home, that will absolutely become our top priority. I would love to loot a barricaded home. It's been 5 months of Build 42, and I have only looted 1 singular barricaded home, and quite honestly, it was horrible. It was not good loot at all in there. Oh my gosh, what is that? It's moving so quick. It's like a little guy. I don't know what he is, though. Oh well. Little guy was running, team. Little guy was running. Thank you so much, Krotaka, for the follow. User, thanks for the follow, too. You gonna try Mr. Brolo's PvP server? I'm gonna be honest. I probably will not be doing any multiplayer stuff until Build 42 comes out. I'm kind of done with 41. I really do not want to go back to 41. After experiencing the joys of 42, yes, again, there's issues with 42, but, like, it just feels so much better to play. And downgrading to 41 is kind of a hassle. So, I've actually been invited to a couple other things, multiplayer-wise, but I've really been trying my absolute best to not go to 41 as much as possible. If 42 were out, I would absolutely be down to do all sorts of multiplayer events, but sadly 42 is not yet available. No survivor home there. No survivor home. Wait. No, no survivor home. 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 No, no. No. Wow. No survivor homes whatsoever in Rosewood. We do find a burnt down house. But looks like no survivor homes, team. That's tough. I was really hopeful. I think maybe we missed, like, 3 homes. Yeah, these homes down here I guess we missed, but the likelihood of those being survivor homes I think is very rare. In fact, I think some of those homes can't even be survivor homes. Build 42 is just so good. It just adds too much quality of life stuff that I just don't want to play without now at this point. I just don't have fun with 41. You have echo feedback? Wait, what is wrong with is my microphone echoing on TikTok? Is anybody else having that issue on TikTok? Also, the amount of zomboids in this part of the town is actually a little overwhelming. I didn't realize there would be this many. Little, by the way. Thank you so much for the 60 roses. That's very generous of you. I appreciate the roses. My goodness. Thank you so much. No, sounds fine here. Okay, I just wanted to be sure. How can you tell it's a survivor home? There will be sheets or barricades on the windows. Which, I thought there were sheets on these windows for a second, but no, there are not. I am so excited for May 30th, too. I'm going to be going to that eye doctor. We're going to be getting new eyes, team. Oh, this house, however, you can tell. So I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. Build 42, there is a meta event, team, where houses and buildings can be ransacked, and this is one of those buildings. As we go in, you're going to notice the windows are broken, there's trash all over the floor. There's going to be close to no loot in this building. Look over here. This bookshelf is empty. This bookshelf, a key for a car. Who would leave this here when you steal everything in the house? Why would you do this? I will take this. Thank you. Just one magazine on men's health. Cool. No... I mean, actually, we do get chicken nuggets. That Spiffy's gonna love that. We'll tell Spiffy in a minute. Yeah, not great loot, sadly. Not great loot. Little Cats, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Brand new Kuroshi Optics. Team, we're about to go Cyberpunk mode. Cyberpunk 2077. We do get a sheet as well. I might actually take that sheet just to have it. I'm also not sure what that is on the... Oh, another sheet. So yeah, this was a ransacked home, team. Sadly, nothing of immense value, but that's okay. We expected that, team. We expected that. Heard you went full chrome, no organic, so I gotta ask. Any brain left in that chrome dome of yours? You're packing some serious firepower for your size, boy. I'm surprised you can string 2 words together. Likewise, choom. No pants? Are we wearing pants? Wait, am I wearing pants? No, we have shorts on, but we definitely should not have those on. Thank you for reminding me. By the way, Pooh, hello there. No checking the new car? I mean, was there a car? I didn't see any car. Am I crazy? No, I mean, unless the car... It's possible the car is elsewhere. But normally, when you get a key, the car is going to be close by. I don't see a car nearby. There's no cars over here. It might have been yoinked away. It might have been taken. Almost sounded like plankton for a second. Do you think I sounded like... Okay. Oh my gosh. Nearly crashed the car. That's alright, though. Alright, team. We're going to go home, and we're going to make food. And from there, we'll figure it out. Thank you very much, though. Here for the beef. Very nice of you. I appreciate the tier 1 sub for 3 whole months. What a crazy name as well. I do appreciate that. What is your by far favorite mod? It is for Build... See, this is the one thing I miss on Build 42, is the dance mod. There was a mod in Build 41 that let you do all sorts of dances, and as you played in the game, you would find dance magazines that would teach you other dances, and that has not been updated for Build 42, and I'm pretty sure it won't be updated for Build 42 at all. I'm pretty sure that mod developer is no longer, like, managing their mods. So... That was always my favorite mod, and sadly, it has been taken away, team. It has been taken away. Unjustly. That's okay. We're gonna tell Spiffy we got the chicken nuggets, team. He'll be very excited about that, I'm sure. Where are you? Here we are. Spiffy, I'll place you down next to the oven. You can watch me as I cook the chicken nuggets here. Spiffy, how are you doing? I just wanted to update you. We just got another bag of fresh, delicious chicken nuggets. What will you be dipping your chicken nuggets in?
I'm doing great, and that sounds delicious. For those tasty chicken nuggets, I'd go with some classic honey mustard or maybe a spicy sriracha dip. You can't go wrong with a little variety.
I knew he would swoosh. I would go barbecue, personally. I would actually demolish some barbecue sauce right now. Marty, welcome in. How are you doing? Any news for multiplayer on Build 42? Sadly, I do not have any news there, KVDE. I don't have anything to share. Hopefully we hear something soon, but I have not been informed of anything. I don't know. It's tough. Oh, Pax, hello there. Blart, hello there. How are you doing? Hopefully someone ports it. I might just take it upon myself to get a mod developer and make a new dance mod team. I might literally just go Thanos mode and just, like, I'll do it myself then. And just, like, equip the Infinity Gauntlet, snap my fingers, erase 50% of the zomboids from the map. Damn, those were frozen solid. That's crazy. Are you streaming elsewhere? We are indeed, team, if you're curious. But I do have to say thank you, everybody, for the support on TikTok. I really do appreciate all the likes and whatnot. Helps me out a ton, of course. I will say really quick as well, if you guys are enjoying the stream, the one thing I ask, please, 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 pretty please, with sugar on top, help me out by hitting the follow button. If you're really enjoying, consider subscribing. Gets cool little beaver emotes, any fancy badge next to your name and chat. These are burning. Oh my god. Can't let them burn. But it really does help me out a lot, team. Thank you so much for hanging out. I've been followed for months. Thank you, Weirdo. What day are we on? We are on day almost 18. We're on day 17, I believe. So, looking good. We're stable at 78 as well. So we definitely got to get back out and check those homes for food in a moment. What's the YouTube counter at? We are just around 3,000 subs for the month of May, which is crazy. Really, really cool. Bodyguard, welcome in. I'm not a huge... I mean, I don't think I've ever had sriracha, but like chicken nuggets, I would not immediately gravitate towards like spicy. Led, welcome in. Rough evening at work. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it gets better. Right now, our playthrough is actually going quite well. We finally got gasoline for the car from a nearby other vehicle. You know what we haven't checked, actually, and we might actually find Survivor Home there. I'm going to drive up. We're going to go check these homes over here. Now, we know these two are not Survivor Homes, but we could get very lucky, and one of these three could be Survivor Home. I do feel it in my bones it could happen. We could also check this house up here. And I did not check these two, like, wilderness homes. Spicy nugs are amazing. But see, I would not want to use a dip to make them spicy. I would rather just purchase the nuggets and have them be spicy. I will say, I typically hate Wendy's. But the only thing I like from Wendy's is their spicy nuggets. I will say, those spicy nuggets go insane. Those are incredible. Oh, I actually need to drop off more gear really quick. I'm going to put away my jar of eggplants we've been carrying around forever. I don't know why we have this jar of eggplants just on us. It's kind of wild. How are you so confident while playing? I'm too scared. It just comes down to playtime. It just comes down to the fact I've been doing this for so long at this point. I was just like you at the start, though. I was very scared of the zomboids at the beginning. You just have to get over that fear. Practice makes perfect. Your first couple playthroughs, you will do horrible. If you have specific questions, I'd be happy to answer, help you get better at the game. But, you know, it depends on how you play, I guess. Really. Also, do I have hot dogs? I actually have a lot of food, surprisingly. I was not ready to see all that food in there. I will not complain, though. If you would like to see your follow age, just click on your name. If you're on desktop. If you're on mobile, I don't think you can. I use all those dips. My taste buds have ADD. Honestly, that's kind of the vibe. When I go to Chick-fil-A, you know what dip goes insane? And I honestly think it's kind of slept on. It might be crazy to say this, but I genuinely do believe it's kind of slept on. Team. The ranch at Chick-fil-A is some of the best ranch I've had. I love the ranch at Chick-fil-A. That ranch is incredible. I like their buffalo. They don't have a single bad sauce that I've tried. Their buffalo, the buffalo sauce is great. Oh, please start the car. Thank you. I don't know why we're playing games as if this is gonna not start. Of course you're going to start, because why would you grief me like that, game? Of course. What are you thinking? Is it thick or watery ranch? I wouldn't say it's thick, but I would not say it's like watery. I would definitely say it's got a little bit of stickiness to it. You know? Only sauce worthwhile to Chick-fil-A is the honey roasted barbecue. The honey roasted I don't think I've even seen that at my Chick-fil-A. We have barbecue sauce, but not honey roasted barbecue. Oh my gosh. Did I just hear a little bah? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Fuck. Check. Oh! Oh no! One of them's already taken out! We have to save the other! Guys, I'm about to put on the Doom music. We might go crazy here in a moment. I might go full assault mode to save the little lamb. To save the sheep. I have to. At this point, I have to. I'm sorry. We have to. We do what we must. We do what we must, team. Rip and tear for the lamb? Of course. Why wouldn't we, team? We will save the singular lamb. Do not get stuck in trees, though. That will kill me. We're gonna have to be a little bit smart about this. Alright, we do not want to go full loud just yet, if we can avoid it. I might need to get, like, a door or a window. You know what? I might go to the convenience shop. That might be a good place to start. I will need beta blockers for this too. Don't get up. Beta blockers, where are you? Do I even have beta blockers anymore? Did I use them all? I do. Okay, down some pills really quick. Alright. Why is this such a long action? Why is it taking that long? Okay. Let's go to the convenience store. Because I'll be able to use those windows to my advantage. As long as there's no one on flank. Which probably there won't be. Honey mustard is ew. I'm indifferent to honey mustard. I would prefer just normal barbecue personally. I level up my nimble, finally! Let's go! Is the new Doom out yet? Because I keep hearing conflicting information. Is Doom out or not? We are saving that sheep team. Indeed we are. Probably because you're... You know what? That actually could be why. It comes out the 15th of May. I might look at playing it. I'm not a huge Doom fan, but they're fun games. They're definitely great games. I heard apparently it requires ray tracing this time too if you're on PC. Oh, the Doom music kicked on right at the oh my gosh, and now gunfire. Who else? Surprisingly not that active over here. Not that many zomboids in the area, which is quite interesting to see. We'll see how this goes, though. Ever played Normal Run Hell 2? I did on launch, and sadly, it was very buggy. It was not a very good time. I have heard it is improved, but I was watching another person play it recently, and I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the bugs we experienced on launch looked like they were still there. Gameplay-wise, it looks like it's improved, but it's still very buggy. I think that guy was a survivor. He had a dust mask on. What does he have in his backpack? Let's check. Absolutely nothing. Okay, never mind. Do Oblivion first. Okay, we do have to play Oblivion. You're right. We gotta finish Skyrim, though, guys. I do not want Skyrim to turn into another New Vegas moment. Where we say we're gonna finish New Vegas and it never happens. So maybe next Monday we end up doing Skyrim again. Anybody else? Oh, yeah, okay. Hello. There we go. I would like to cash in my sub now. I subbed a while back, but so far my only reward is more of your shorts in my feed. Your new reward is this. This. T-H-I-S. This. Your reward is this. Me saying thank you for your sub. Now I take out this individual. Rip and tear. Goodbye. Is that it? Oh, there's one more! Can we have the ability to yeet your character again? To yeet? Oh, yes. When we do Skyrim, absolutely. Absolutely, Delana. Every single Skyrim stream, we're going to be doing that. Okay. Done. What if there's Sean, by the way? Welcome in. Good to see you. Any tips for long-term gameplay? I do indeed. Let me have a moment to like collect my thoughts and also deal with this really. If you give me like 5 minutes and ask that question again, I can actually answer it for you properly. We're in the middle of something kind of. Okay, I think we're good actually now. All right, Doom, thank you. We needed that boost for sure to get through this, but I think we're good now. All right, so this one, he's probably, oh, he's, yes, he's buying. The sheep is very happy we've saved him, team. All right, here. Let me, grab him. Okay, very good. So now that we've grabbed the sheep team, the sheep is going to be in our inventory. Oh, the sheep is dying of thirst, team. We must move quickly. We must be swift to ensure the safety and well-being of the sheep. Come on, we hop back in the car. We're gonna drive back really quick. And we'll get him some fresh water, okay, guys? Ask Spiffy if he likes the ship. Guys, we need to focus for a moment, though. We have to save the sheep first. There's no point in asking Spiffy if the sheep dies. We keep the sheep alive. She was alive. I felt it. Oh, but oh my God! Oh! We're fine. A little bit of a bumpy road. You think the government could actually put some of their tax dollars to good use, am I right? All these potholes and whatnot, team. It's crazy. It is crazy. Good evening, Beaver. How fares the dubious creature slaying tonight? We are doing well. In fact, we just rescued a sheep, potentially. What can you do with the sheep? A lot of stuff, team. We will show you in a moment. For now, I must actually... Hold on. Alright, into the bathroom. Drop the sheep really quick. Okay, no need for all that attitude. I'm here to save you, buddy. Alright, here. Have some water. Take a little sip of water, buddy, okay? Oh, don't run away from me. I'm here to help. Please, take a little sip of water. Oh, was that all the water? Wait, he's not thirsty anymore. I saved him. Alright, we saved the sheep, guys. We gave him the water. So now the sheep is happy. And he's well fed. So... yeah, I guess we have a little pet sheep now. You are my little baby. I love you so much. But now we need to teach him a lesson. We must teach him a lesson, team. If he's not food, why is he food-shaped? Don't worry, we're gonna get to that, team. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna be getting to that in just a moment, team. Alright? Let's go back. Figure it out. Bathroom sheep. He's our little bathroom guy. The sheep is a she, by the way. Oh, I had no idea. Name him Nickel. I actually like that. Nickel the sheep. That is adorable. We will name that sheep Nickel. Just got back. Sheep in the bathroom. Indeed we do. We found a sheep. We put him in the bathroom. It's as simple as that. Don't crash the car. Okay. Crash the Ferrari. Crash the Ferrari. Anyways. Thank you very much, by the way, for the roses on TikTok there. I appreciate that carrot. Helps me out a ton. I do indeed appreciate the roses. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, the only thing I ask, please help me out by hitting the follow button. Sheep are food, not friends. I think you're supposed to reverse that, actually. Vault Boy Wally, how are you doing? Why sad? You're gonna kill the sheep after saving? Guys, no, what do you mean? That's why we have this sheep. Very dramatic. Come with me. You know what? I might actually take the parking lot to get back over. Kind of take the back road a little bit. Well, and then it immediately gets back on the main street, so... wasn't much of a time saver. That's food for a month. That's a lot of food right there. How does that even occur? Oh, our suspension is going to be completely messed up in a moment here. Are we alright? We're actually losing health from these little bumps. Alright. We made it back. It is Nickel the sheep. It is Nickel the sheep. Sheep are food, not friend. Damn. I see he's getting a little sip of water from the toilet. Good. We're gonna go ahead and drop this little guy. Alright, buddy. So I need you to take... hold on. Let me maneuver this a little bit better. I need you to pay close attention to your little friend right there. Don't start. Don't start with me. Don't start. I'm here to help you. I'm here to love and cherish you. But if you disobey at all, this will be you. The trauma the sheep has. Guys, the trauma is a learning moment. This is a learning moment. All right? This is a learning moment. How many days is this character on? 18 days, just about. Damn, that's actually crazy. What is that? Why is there just a puddle right there? Oh, look at that. He's observing. Or not. He can't believe it. I do feel kind of bad. This is an important lesson for you, okay? I hope you learn. Know that I love you. And the moment you stop accepting my love, that might be you. Alright. Alright, so we have a lot of mutton chops. How many mutton chops do we get out of this? We got 2 mutton chops and a large animal bone. Very cool. We'll put the large animal bone there for now. The mutton chop can go into here. And then, what else do we have? We have the skeleton on us. That's right. We need to get rid of the skeleton, along with the other animal bones. There are actually recipes you can do with the animal bones. Now, in terms of long-term gameplay, if you guys are looking for advice and stuff like that, it comes down to priorities and figuring out your schedule. Because inevitably, you're going to have to kind of like work on a schedule, especially once you get to winter time, where light time isn't going to be around for a while, and it gets dark very quickly, and especially on Build 42, it's hard to see what's going on. Very, very important to deal with that. Generator's a necessity. Get well collectors. Figure out what you want to do for food long-term, whether that's farming, fishing, hunting, whatever. And then just stick to your schedule. Try not to be too risky. If you want to expand, do it smart. Things like that. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Warp, I am sorry. But you have been caught hacking into the database. I'm sorry. You are to be timed out for 10 minutes. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Welcome back in 10 minutes. We'll see you soon. Thoughts on the crafting system? I'm going to be honest, a little overwhelming. Don't love it sometimes. I think they could work on the UI a little bit, for sure. It'll be an armor of bones on you. That would actually be kind of sick. We can make animal armor. We should... Oh, damn. We should have gotten leather. I should have made a butchering hook and made a leather armor thing, because we could have done that. We are already able... Well, actually, what level do we need to be? Carving level 3 and tailoring level 3 to make bone armor of gloves. So we've got some grinding to do, team. We've got some grinding to do. Tailoring is not going to be fun to level up. But we're going to get back on our grind here in a moment. And we are going to, once again, shift our focus towards clearing out the residential section. Now that we're done with that little detour, we never even checked out if that section over there had barricaded homes or not. That was the whole reason we went over there, and we're already sleepy. We already kind of burned a day because of that, which is wild. I don't know. Let's just hop in. Build 43 will be a massive upgrade. It absolutely will. It's going to be great once Build 43 is fully out, but we got to get 42 out yet first. Booch, though, thank you for the gifted sub out to Pixie. That's very nice of you. Pixie, be sure to thank the Booch. That is very nice of you, Booch. Enjoy the beaver emotes. I love the police station Build 42. I love it as well. I actually think the Rosewood police station got quite the buff. Love the helipad. Love the second floor. It's very nice, team. Very, very nice. How many days in and how many zombies? We are currently probably around 2x population. We're doing a 1x to 4x population playthrough where after 60 in-game days, it goes up to insane pop. But right now, we are at just about 18 days into our playthrough. It's about to be 18 in like half a day. So it's going well. Cannot complain with how this playthrough is going. I do want to check those homes, however. That's bad. That's not good at all. Alright, do we get a barricaded home? Please say yes. No? Alright, what about this one? Also a no. What about number 3? Also a no. Okay, well, we were not lucky, unfortunately, team. That's okay, we'll do a full loop. I wonder if the bar is barricaded. Maybe that is. No, that is not. I don't think there's any barricaded homes in all of Rosewood, team. Which kind of sucks. I need to see your driver's license, sir. Of course, it's right there. Surprisingly, Carson, the man-child he is, he still has a license to drive. So he can go to the comic book store and buy all the new comics, team. He loves comics. Run this guy over. Take Beaver's license. Please don't. I like going to the store and purchasing food. That'd be really sad to not be able to purchase food anymore. Do you have a server I can play on? Unfortunately, right now, I do not have any servers. But when Build 42 multiplayer comes out, we will indeed be adding in a community server of some kind, team. I think when Build 42 multiplayer drops, we're probably going to end up doing a lot of multiplayer content. Which, I don't know how you guys are going to feel about that. I know, obviously, we're all about Zomboid, and I'm sure a lot of you would still be down for that. I also just know, I think a lot of the community prefers when we do single-player content on the channel, on the page. I don't know. But, I mean, when multiplayer drops, absolutely we have to check out multiplayer. Because I think that's going to be the big hook for 42, and probably onwards as well, until NPCs get added in Build 43. Stop in the name of the pup law. Unfortunately, the pup law is not something I agree with. I'm actually a sovereign citizen, in case you didn't know. I am a sovereign Zomboid citizen, team. I don't mind multiplayer or single-player content. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me when you guys are down to, like, for whatever, you know? I really do appreciate it. Have you tried Zomboid Ixer? I have not tried that. What exactly is that mod? I don't think I've even heard of that mod before. Wait, is that the mod that adds in the ampules that, like, can cure you or something? Because if so, I have, actually. When we did a Burke Black event, I think that was one of the mods. Yes, okay, I actually have tried that. It's actually pretty neat. I don't mind that mod. Very interesting home layout. I like the basement access just right in the middle of the house. So, probably a furnished basement, if I had to guess, right? You would hope. I don't want to be trapped in here. Let's get a finish, please. Okay. Well, you know what? We might have to come back. As much as I don't want to, we're going to have to come back. I've done very little blacksmithing. I've done some of the new crafting stuff. We have to get our levels up, though. And since we're very early on in this playthrough, and we've been dealing with, like, the essentials right now, like, can I get a car with gasoline? Like, we have not really been able to dive too deep into that right now, but I do want to do that with our boy Carson. I would like to do that. I mean, we just butchered up an animal. We got some mutton chops out of that, which was great. So, hopefully we can expand upon that a little bit. How's it going? It's going well, Pebbles. How are you? You got a license for all that stabbing you're doing there? I should get a sheet rope for that window so I can just climb up. That'd actually be super handy. I would love that. I would love it, team. But for now, we go to bed. I actually do have a book I would like to finish up reading that I think I put away a moment ago. It was my metalworking book, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was metalworking. I'm going to finish this book, and then we'll end up going to bed. And tomorrow when we wake up, we'll have to figure out what we're doing for lunch. But if we head back out to those homes, likely we'll be able to get some food. So maybe we just end up getting food on the road, team. After I have this lovely, warm beverage, team. It's been in my bag for the past week in-game. Hell yeah, team. Is your day and night cycle sped up? No, it's 1 hour days. So that's the default. Multiplayer content is more chaotically entertaining, whereas single player is more story focused. That is true. I think it's a different vibe. I think the issue for me when I do multiplayer content is because it's multiplayer and I'm dealing with other players, I really can't keep up with chat. So people will ask questions, they'll try to chat with me and say hello, and I just like, I can't do shit because I'm playing a game multiplayer. So maybe that's just my opinion, but we absolutely will have a lot of multiplayer content. Is there any way we can see your sandbox settings? I should do something about that. In fact, if you could join my Discord, please drop that in the suggestion channel because I have actually meant to do that for a while and I have not done that. I should do that. You are right. Buggy, hello there. Sant, hello there. What was for dinner? What did I have for dinner, team? I had some lovely steak quesadillas. I've been going to the store recently, and my store has these very thin cut steaks. I get like 6 for $10. They are fantastic. They take literally 2 minutes in the pan to cook up fully. I put them in a quesadilla, like a little tortilla wrap. I put some cheese, seasoning, some spices, some herbs, stuff like that. Roll it up. I put it in the air fryer for like 5 minutes. It's incredible. The only thing I need is some dips. I need to get some dips for my quesadillas because I don't really know what to do for the dips. Every time I cook them, I never have anything to dip them in. And that's a bit of a problem. It is actually 1 in the morning, which is a bit of a problem. You didn't bring any to share with the class? I mean, listen, it was just too good. How could I couldn't help myself. We'll finish up this book. It's about to be done. There we go. All right. Slumber time. Sour cream, salsa, or some cheese dip. Okay, a cheese dip actually would go in... well, team, that was the sound of the power generator cutting out, which is not good, as you can likely imagine. Okay. Well, that kind of changes the dynamic, doesn't it, team? That, certainly makes things a little bit more interesting. It lasted a while. I mean, I kind of was banging on it lasting the full 30 days. I'm not going to lie. That did kind of grief. Baja sauce from Taco Bell. What exactly does the Baja sauce taste like? Out of curiosity. Want to see animated doors on Cars next update? I would love that as well. There is a mod that adds that in, though. In case you did not know. Oh, good. The sheep is still here. Are you all right, little buddy? Let me check on you really quick. You all right? Well fed, not thirsty. All right, good. Need a baby first. Oh, it is a girl. Oh my god. Let me give you a little pet. I love you so much. You are the cutest little girl out there. All right. Have a good one. I'm going to leave you in the dark bathroom, okay? You enjoy yourself. We cannot let the sheep out, team. Are the doors on the cabinets modded? Yes, they are, team. We are indeed, if you're curious. We are live elsewhere, Ergorius. But of course, I appreciate you guys watching on TikTok or anywhere. Hiding on the toilet. Wherever the sheep feels most comfortable, team. Alright? I do not get annoyed, you know? It is what it is. Congrats to the yes voters, by the way, on getting their payout. We did officially hit 18 days survived, which is quite good. I'm happy about that. Actually, we need to fill in Spiffy on this. We need to fill Spiffy in. Spiffy, I have some really bad news to share. We lost power. Power's out now.
Oh no, that's a tough break. But don't worry, we'll adapt and overcome. Time to break out those flashlights, candles, and maybe set up some alternative power sources if possible. We've got the skills and the grit to handle this. Let's keep things bright and stay safe.
I love your positivity, Mr. Spiffy. I have to ask, though, if you were an electrician, what would you recommend I do when dealing with a 12-volt battery hooked up to my generator to power my discombobulator motor with 800 horsepower? I really need to make sure that stays running during the Zomboid apocalypse.
Staying positive is key. For a setup like that, I'd recommend making sure all your connections are secure and that your battery is well maintained and charged.
This guy doesn't know what the fuck
Keep
I'm
an eye on the
talking about.
wiring and maybe have a backup battery or inverter ready just in case. Safety first, and always double check your setup. You got this.
Thank you so much, Spiffy. First off, before we continue this conversation, Delana, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs to the community. Thank you, thank you.
That's awesome. Huge thanks to Delana for the generosity and spreading the love in the community. You're making the apocalypse a lot brighter for everyone. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you? Spiffy, that wasn't even words. Spiffy, really quick, going back to my question, though, about the batteries and whatnot. If I have the ectoplasmimeter hooked up to my lubulator, right, and I got the carbonator running next to my Zuzababade 3000, like, what would you recommend I do to keep that stable when operating at 70 Celsius?
All right, with all that high-powered gear running at 70 Celsius, stability is key. I'd recommend making sure everything is well ventilated to avoid overheating and use a voltage regulator to keep the power supply steady. Also, regular maintenance checks on connections and components will help keep everything running smoothly. You're all set for a stable operation.
Spiffy, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Haha, you got me. But I'm always here to roll with it and keep the positivity flowing. Whatever you're dealing with, we'll figure it out together.
You got me! And then he swooshes. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, he never took that into consideration, actually. That's a good point. He never took into consideration what happens if we get bit. The Baja sauce is a creamy, zesty sauce with a tangy, slightly spicy flavor. It's known for its creamy base. I don't like that we're commenting on the creamy base, but that's wild. No, I read every message, team. I love keeping up with TikTok chat as well. We love TikTok, team. It has been a while. How are you doing, Akira? I do indeed remember you. I don't know if you've met Spiffy, our wondrous savior. Our little guy, our magical Spiffo plush. We love Spiffy, though. Spiffy's swoosh counter is at 7. It's only 7. I feel like we've had way more. 70 Celsius is wild. What is 70 Celsius in Fahrenheit? What is that, like 200 Fahrenheit? Siri, do you want to, like, work? Holy shit, Siri. Siri, what is 70 Celsius in Fahrenheit? Only 158. That's actually not terrible. For machinery, I'm sure machinery operates at that so often. Oh, it's so thick, so thick, smooth, and creamy. I don't know why I read an Australian. Wait. Oh my God, Jesus! That Zomboid heard me talking about my delicious, thick, creamy, zesty sauce and just could not wait to get her hands on it. Delana, though, seriously, I do really appreciate the 5 gifts earlier. Thank you as well for the gifts about to Anima. Anna, please be sure to thank Delana. Very, very generous of you, Delana, for the gifted subs. I do appreciate that. You should dip them in garlic sauce. Goes well with the steak. Garlic sauce actually might be a great idea. You're right. I might look into garlic sauce then. What up, by the way, Mello? How are you doing? Was that AI talking? That's our little magical Spiffo. Wait. Where's Spiffy? Did we leave Spiffy at the base, team? Oh, shit. We might have left Spiffy back at base. That is not good. We might have left Spiffy back at base. We can communicate telepathically with Spiffy, by the way. That's one of our magical abilities. The bacon has gone stale. The broccoli is still fresh. The pickle will be consumed now. We'll eat all of that in a moment. Yeah, we left him next to the stove. Shit. Okay. We'll get him. Banana ketchup, Kimar, no. We tried the banana bread. I don't think I will ever do banana ketchup. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can do that. What is in this paper bag? Anything? No, nothing, sadly. Oh, a granola bar, though. Might have to start saving this food, but I really want to try and gain weight if we can. Oh, there we go. Stable at 78. Finally. Finally stable at 78. Let's grab this bacon. We can cook that up later. We'll need to get a campfire going, but that's not going to be the end of the world. Instant popcorn. In fact, we could probably just do that when we get back to base. Ginger ale. We'll take the ginger ale. Not a bad find. Any mod you highly recommend for Build 42? I'm going to be honest, the one mod that I think I'm going to be using permanently from now on is Clean UI. This mod adds in a couple quality of life settings that makes it so much better to play in. You can hide your equipment, so it's only items in your actual inventory. You can rearrange items on your hotbar. You can actually search for items as well. So let's just say you're looking for, I don't know, your painkillers in the middle of battle. There you are. Painkillers come up right at the top. Really, really handy features like that. That I will be using permanently. By the way, Thupid, thank you so much for the 500 bits. It's very generous of you. Can wound infections kill you in CDDA? I have never heard of a wound infection killing anybody. The only thing wound infection is supposed to do is increase the amount of time it takes to heal. I don't know if they added in severity. I've never experienced that even in Build 42 yet. And I've had some pretty bad wounds that I've completely ignored in Build 42. So, it's possible. I won't rule it out, but I think it might have been something else. It might have been corpse sickness. I wonder if maybe corpse sickness bugged out a little bit. What did I just walk in on? What is this? They have a whole cinema? They have a studio set up down here? What is going on? What were they filming? Is this like a 90s sitcom? What is this? Ooh, that's a good magazine. We can actually do farming with that. Also a vehicle key. Although, where are the vehicles? That's the real question. Idzio, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, by the way. Fresh ice cream. Quite a surprise to see in the apocalypse. We'll take it, though. Wayne's World. Is this the Wayne's World set? What is Spiffy's favorite sitcom? We can ask Spiffy. Here, let's find out. We're going to communicate telepathically. Spiffy, I'm communicating telepathically with you. What is your favorite 90s sitcom?
Ooh, classic question. If I had to pick one, I'd go with Friends. It's funny, relatable, and full of great moments.
That's so
perfect
basic.
For a plush to enjoy during some downtime.
And then he swishes me too, insane. I don't know. Stick, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Me personally, I would probably say like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't know. I really like Will Smith. He's funny. Some really great moments on there. I don't know. Do you think you and I could be a good sitcom duo? Do you think we could have our own sitcom show?
Fresh Prince is a fantastic choice. And absolutely, I think we'd make an awesome sitcom duo. With your quick wit and my plush charm, we could definitely keep the laughs rolling. Imagine the adventures and hijinks we'd get into. Pure comedy gold.
Spiffy, I need you to pitch us a sitcom where it's you and me together. It can be any concept, any time period, whatever you want. It needs to be a banger. And we're going to pitch this to NBC Universal. We're going to walk over to Apple TV. We're going to see if we can meet with them, the executives over at Paramount. We're going to get this into a real thing, okay? So make sure it's golden. Let's see what he comes up with.
Here's the pitch. Title, Apocalypse and Chill. Set in a quirky post-apocalyptic world, it follows a dynamic duo, one human streamer and one magical plush Spiffy, navigating the challenges of a chaotic yet oddly humorous world. Each episode, they tackle survival with a comedic twist, from outsmarting zombies to finding the last working microwave, all while streaming their antics to a hidden audience of survivors. The show's got heart, laughs, and plenty of unexpected twists. Think Friends meets The Walking Dead, but with way more plushy charm. It's a banger in the making.
And okay, guys, you have to be honest. Would you watch this show? Would you watch this show? Would you watch this show? Be honest. Yes. Turkey says yes. You could probably make it work. Do you think the network would buy it? Wow, looks like a lot of support for the show. I'm watching it right now. I'm on a sitcom this whole time. We've been in a sitcom show this whole time. Is this how I learn? Oh my god. The adventures of Spiffo and me, I guess. I think we cleared this home. Yeah, we cleared this home. Great. Oh, I need to fill up my water. Hold on. See, I gotta just do, like, the generic poses now for the intro. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Guys, this is the intro to our own show now. Directed by Big Bet. No, directed by Twitch chat is what it is. Okay, well that's Zomboid. No more. No more. No more. Back to the Skyrim. Dear Lord. What difficulty do you play on? We're on Sandbox, harder than Apocalypse mode. We are currently 1x to 4x population, so around 2x. 60 days in, it's going to open to Insane Pop. Rare to extremely rare on all the loot. Helicopter set to sometimes. Oh, helicopter set to some. We probably have helicopter event happening soon. I don't know if we've checked EAS at all recently. We probably have the helicopter coming back soon. And also, with this house checked, that is the last opportunity we would have had for Survivor Home, so. And then it's just a little cherry on top. Power's off, but don't worry, the alarms aren't. I'm checking anyways. I want the food. Give me those goddamn Brussels sprouts. And the Lord! Alright, we're out. We are leaving. We are departing. Much like Matt Damon in The Departed, I too will be departing. Dear Lord. No thank you. Thank you, by the way, Panzer, though, for the heart me on TikTok. I do appreciate that. Yeah, no, that alarm has made the building unsafe to be in, so we will have to depart. Basement in the garage, guys. I'm not looting that building with the alarm going off. We have to be safe, okay? We have Nickel the sheep counting on us, okay? We have to make it back. I have to mark off these homes, though. So let's go ahead really quick. That and that. We have... Well, actually, we didn't loot that one. But we looted that. I'm going to put a little Z on that one to know that I did not fully loot that, but it's not a great idea to go back over there. Just so I have it for next time. I actually wonder, we might have been okay to loot that, quite frankly. I really don't think a lot of Zomboids would have came over, since we're not even hearing the alarm over here, but... Better safe than sorry, team. Better safe than sorry. Oh, shut this door. Oh, alright. Okay, it's being a little weird. By the way, Kathy, hello there. How are you doing? Came here to greet you before I go to sleep and listen to the stream for my good sleep. Of course. Enjoy your slumber. Hope you rest well. For anybody curious, by the way, if you have to dip out soon, I completely understand. We are live Monday through Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I would love to see you all return. Definitely hit the follow button if you haven't already. Of course, team. Milk chocolate bar. That is tasty as hell. That's a beautiful little treat. My dude is 86 pounds, says highway. Does that affect my running? It won't affect your running speed, I don't think, but it will affect your endurance. You're going to want to try to get under 85. So you're not too far off. It won't be too difficult to get and lose that weight. But just be a little careful about that. You will lose endurance a lot easier now. And it will take a little bit longer to regen too. But it's not the end of the world. Ask Spiffy later, what is the best weapon, axe or crowbar? We will hear it from Spiffy. We will get Spiffy's voice. I hate those dubious little creatures. See, I've learned to understand them. Ooh, dice 6-sided team. I'm going to predict I'm going to roll a 5. Let's find out. I rolled a 1. Okay, well, thankfully we did not put anything on that, so that's good. Did I hear somebody? Oh, hello? Are you on this one? You are on this one. What are you doing? Stop that. Stop. Best occupation to choose. I just bought the game today. Top 5, in my opinion, especially when you're starting out. Burglar, if you want to be able to hotwire cars day 1. Unemployed, so you can mess with traits and have the most points to start out with. Veteran, so you don't have to deal with the fear mechanic anymore. You could go lumberjack if you plan on using axes. They make them. Lumberjack makes it very effective to use axes. In fact, too, you have a lot of damage output with axes. And then lastly, carpenter if you want to be able to make a really good secure base early on. That is what I would recommend, team. All right, this house kind of sucked as well. This house really did not have much of value. And we made quite a mess on the walls. But it is what it is, I suppose. Dented, unlabeled can of food. I don't know if that food will make you sick. I don't know if this is like DayZ rules or not. Where the dented can will make you ill. It's canned corn, which is stale. Well, I will take it anyways, team. We will take the delicious stuff. The food just comes out stale. Is that the only thing? Then, I mean, yeah, why not? I'll take it. Also, that's a very good point. We should grab these curtains so we can get sheet ropes. That is a good point, team. What is this game? It's called Project Zomboid, a zombie survival game filled with dubious little creatures known as zomboids. Are there any zomboids? Oh, there's one over there. Look at him go. Hold on, I'll demonstrate. There is the dubious little creature team. Coming forth. With murder's intent? Who knows? He's just a little guy, though. Oh, he took my weapon. Alright, well, unfortunate. I guess we do not have a knife anymore. That's fine. Yep, he took my knife. That sucks. Oh, there's more in the trees. They love the trees. They cannot get enough of the trees. Is this... here, we'll just put that away. I don't trust the Brussels sprouts all of a sudden. Hello, there's Icaria. Hello. Oh, dear. Have a good rest of your stream. Gotta work in the morning. No worries, Delana. Thanks for stopping by, of course. I hope work goes well tomorrow. We never checked that shed over there. We'll check this really quick. There might be weapons in there. Gonna head out. No worries. Again, guys, if you got it about... Completely understand. Thanks for tuning in. We are live Monday through Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. If you would like to return, we'd love to see you come back. We'll be doing more Zomboids tomorrow. I think the plan is tonight we're just going to do Zomboids. I don't know if I'm going to end up streaming any of the finals. We might. I don't know. But I think for now I want to head back to the base. We got to get a campfire going if I don't have one already. That's for sure. In fact, I'm going to need those rocks. Hold on. Let me grab those rocks. We're going to need to make the campfire very quick, team. Here. No, that's a large stone? No way, dude. Why are there so many large stones in this field? There's so many rocks, but we're overweight, so I don't want to deal... I hear them coming. I don't want to deal with this right now. No, thank you. I'll just get rocks elsewhere, I suppose. I will take my rock-finding needs elsewhere. Your flashlight? It's been on, hasn't it? It's fine. We have plenty of I think we have literally 2 boxes of batteries back at the fire station, so... I am not too concerned on the battery life situation, to be quite frank. Is it a good idea to be wasting our utility Oh, our flashlight wasn't even on, actually. Our flashlight was off, team. Okay, I was being lied to then. This is tragic. And we do have to walk upstairs, though, and make that sheet rope ASAP. Been playing The Precinct all day. Fun game. I've actually not heard of that game. I don't think I'm familiar with that game. But Zachary, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. Benji would like me to oil up. Team, that's only for the tier 4 subs, okay? Benji, I can't help but notice, but you're not a sub, period. So, I mean, come on. If you want that content, all right, you have to be a tier 4 sub. And there are no little, you know, teasers. There's no, like, free trials. All right, that's all I'm saying. I have a small request. Could I possibly get you to gift a sub to the community? I'm very sorry to hear that, Gremlin. We can do one gifted sub later on at the end of the stream. I'm sorry to hear that. What about a tier 5 sub? Someone could do a tier 5 as well. I need to make my sheet ropes. Hold on. I'm very sorry though, Gremlin. My throat just got suddenly very sore. I don't know why. Wait. Oh, I'm in the building menu. That's why. Do I have any... Oh, this went rotten? No way, dude. Sucks. Yo. Thank you very, very much, though, Konome, for using your channel points to make me give out a sub. We will do that in just a moment. Thank you so much for doing that. That's very generous of you. I appreciate that. Let me get the food situation figured out. We'll figure all of this out, team. Oh, that's right. I don't... We lost power at such a horrible time. We really did. We really, really did. That kind of sucks that we lost power at such a horrible time. I might just eat this jalapeno now. Although we could probably save it for, like, an actual dish. There's Spiffy, too. Hello, Spiffy. I'm going to take you back with me. I'm going to pick you back up, Spiffy. Come into my bag, little buddy. I appreciate that. How do I actually survive in Project Zomboid? Zomboid can be challenging if you are not careful. I would recommend, if you're brand new, definitely check out my tutorial. It goes over everything I'd recommend to a brand new player. Exclamation point tutorial in chat. Also, there's the other sheet. I was looking for that. Crafting. Tie sheet rope. There we go. If you have a more specific question, though, I can do my absolute best to answer it in a moment. If you just drop it in chat. But that beginner's tutorial might put you off on the right path, team. The poor sheep, guys. The sheep has been fine. The sheep is happy in the situation he is in. I actually need my hammer. And I also need a nail to put up the sheet rope. I forgot about that whole portion of the situation. That lard is incredible, though. Put that away. Sheet ropes will put away for now. The one stone we'll probably place outside as well. We gotta have a hammer and nail somewhere. Are you good? Oh, he's good, team. The animal is chilling. A little bit thirsty, though. A little bit thirsty. It gave me the option to give it water, so we'll deal with that later. The sheep is stressed out. That's okay. My character's been hopeless for the past however long. Although we're not hopeless anymore. What happened to our character that we fixed our hopelessness? I wasn't even paying attention, quite frankly. I don't know. What did I miss? Power is officially out on our playthrough. And we are looking for stones now. We are not getting exceptionally lucky with the stones, however. I want to make a campfire. Here we go. One more stone. Those are boulders. Is that a stone? No, it's a large stone. What, how do we clarify whether... That's a large stone again. Too many stones. Are you a big stone? No, you're a normal stone. Thank you. Never been to Louisville. Louisville is a great town. It is very hard to play in there. It's very difficult to live there. But it is a good town. Especially if you want loot. Because there is a whole bunch of it. A whole bunch of it. We are going to put the campfire... I guess we'll just place it, like, right around there. There we go. Beautiful. And then we'll get the scrap wood later on. Throw that in. We'll have it good. Let him out for a walk. If I had a rope, I could... There actually might be rope. Hold on. Let's see if we can take our little sheep on a walk. I can also look for a hammer while I'm down here, too. I can do... Yes. Okay, we do have a rope. That's good. Tire iron. No hammer, though, which is a little bit of a problem. We can craft a hammer. We also have a pot down there for some reason. Didn't think we had that. Are you playing modded Build 42? This is very close to vanilla. I have, like, 2 mods active that really don't change up the game too much. I'm not too sure, actually, where our hammer went off to. Maybe it broke at one point, but... Here. We will put a little rope... on. Oh, I can give him the Brussels... You know what? Have a little Brussels sprout, buddy. Here you go. A little snack for you, okay? Yummy. Did he like the Brussels sprout? I hope he did. I love you. You're the cutest little sheep out there. There is no way to lose the smoker trait at all. In either Build 41 or 42. It is slumber time. Have a good one, Booch. Thank you so much. Could you quickly tell me what day the prediction is set to? Just so I know. Let me put this guy on a rope. There we go. Come with me. Come on, little buddy. Out we go. No, out we go. Come on. It's nighttime. We gotta be quick with the walk, okay? We cannot be dilly-dallying. I do not want to see you get scared away by the zomboids or anything, okay? Oh, you are so slow. Such a slow sheep. Set to 20 days. Thank you. Greetings, everybody. Hello there. How are you doing? Oh. Is he gonna... I don't know if the sheep actually is capable of getting down the stairs. I do not know. We might have found a bit of a bug with Build 42. Let's see. Maybe it just needed help getting down the railing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it was just the railing messing it up a little bit. Just the railing. Turned 20 today. Congratulations. Happy birthday. On the birthday. Hope the birthday went well. Did you do anything fun or just kind of like chilling? Okay, oh, what's wrong? Why'd you suddenly run? It is so dark out here, by the way. This is Build 42 darkness, by the way. This is bad. You cannot see anything. With power out, it's actually very scary. I do not like how scary it is. No cat's eyes, not on this character. No. I purposely chose to not go cat's eyes. Guys, as much as I would love to give our little sheep friend a walk, as much as I would love to walk Nickel, I do not want to be out here at night when anything horrible could happen to us. So, I'm going to take our little sheep back in, throw him back in the bathroom, and then we'll be fine. Cat's eyes are a must. See, I purposely chose not to do cat's eyes this playthrough because I wanted to see what it was like without cat's eyes. And it is pretty bad. It is pretty bad. At least the sheep is moving a little bit quicker. Come on. Come on, little buddy. There we go. Come on. I live a few hours from Louisville. Let's go. Well, actually, maybe that's not a let's go. Maybe that's a you need to leave. The Zomboids are probably coming. This game is based on a real-life story, team. Don't you all know? Glow-in-the-dark robe? I think that's just more like an engine limitation. I don't think that's, like... I'm sure if they had the ability, they probably would not have the rope glow in the dark. I know. Alright, yeah, we're gonna sleep. It is midnight and extremely dark. I do not like how dark it gets now. But it's all, like, I like it, but I don't like it. But it's good that I don't like it, because it's scary. It's very, yes, it's anxiety-inducing, indeed. Eat the sheep, guys, we love our sheep. We're not gonna do that. We love Nickel the sheep. Should I get Project Zomboid? I would absolutely recommend it. 100%. I think Zomboid is a great game. Am I the only one that doesn't really enjoy the agriculture and animal updates? I'm gonna be honest, the agriculture stuff, I have kind of been avoiding because, quite frankly, I think... For me, I was never a huge fan of agriculture and farming in Build 41, and the changes they made in 42, you had to have already kind of loved 41 farming. And it's just too much, in my opinion. They're doing a lot with farming, which is great for players who want, like, a really in-depth farming experience. But... What are you doing in there? No. No, you're in there now. This is your home. Don't try to leave. What did I tell you about not accepting my love? What did I tell you about not accepting my love? Don't make me upset, please. Anyways. As we were. We are going to need to find a generator. ASAP. And I think we actually saw a generator on our spawn town. Did we not? Like on our spawn street? By the way, Laucom, thanks for the follow, welcome in. We're gonna do the gifted sub at the end of the stream, by the way. Just as a little FYI. I would like to stay in the game for now, if that's okay with everybody. I kind of want to stay focused, especially now that power's gone out. We kind of need to get... We need to kind of move into second gear, if that makes sense. But, I mean, I actually love what they did with fishing, though. Fishing's a lot more active now. You're a lot more involved with the fishing process, which is cool. So I think long-term, I think a lot of my playthroughs are going to end up gravitating towards fishing. But for players who absolutely love farming, if you love Farming Simulator, you're probably going to love the farming in Build 42. For me, it's just... I do not want to manage my farm every single waking moment of my life. I thought... Oh, there it is. There's the blue generator. Dude, my memory is insane right now. I know all. I know all. There we go. Do I have any weapons? I have a griddle pan. You know what? That'll work. Also, we have the hammer right there. Okay, so all I need is a nail. I've had the hammer this whole time. We can probably get nails somewhere in this garage or in the neighborhood, if not. I doubt it'll be hard to get a singular nail. There we go. That one was actually a cop, too, I think. Was he not a cop? I guess I just missaw that. Okay. Car battery charger as well. I forgot about that, too, but that's a excellent find. That'll be really good for our car maintenance needs in the future. With how long they're taking for this new update, probably adding functional nukes, to be honest. I would actually love that. They will never do that. But I would love that. I think when Build 43 drops, I would love if they added in crazy quests like that, where it's like you could come across this military officer, like, really late into your playthrough. Like, imagine you survive a full year in one single playthrough. Maybe that long, you get a random chance to run into, like, a crazy guy, right? Like, this military officer who tells you, like, listen, I've been bit, but, like, I came to Kentucky to try to put an end to this. You don't know this, but, like, under that military base, there was a nuke. I have the codes. I'm not going to make it in time. Please finish the mission, save the world, save whatever's left, right? That could be sick. And you go down to the military base, you have to like input the code the guy gives you. There's maybe like a crazy like mini boss fight that happens where it's like a giant horde releases from, I don't know, one of their testing chambers in the military base. There's literally so much they could do. It could be sick. I'm very excited for Build 43, what the quest system is going to be like, because I think that will be exciting. I think more exciting is if they add a very simple way and a very easy way for us, community people, to create our own quests. I would love if in the vanilla game there was an NPC manager and you could add in your own NPCs that have their own set quests and there's some sort of like basic quest creation system. You know? That would be awesome to me. I would love that. Yeah, a quest system is 100% confirmed, I think, for Build 43. I think they spoke about that in one of their blogs. Because that's why they're working on the relationship system. Because when you have certain NPCs, if they like you, like maybe the quests they give you, they'll pay you out a lot, you know? They'll give you a lot of gear or something in return. Or maybe they'll help you out, clear out other areas, you know? I never even noticed this gun case. Hold on. What is in there? Oh. Okay, well, my luck keeps turning, team. We already have a JS-2000. But it's full. I mean, I might as well. That's actually in great shape. I might as well. All I need is a singular nail at this point. That's it. There are going to be quests in this game. In Build 43, yes, there will be quests. 100% there will be quests in this game. By the way, thanks for all the likes on TikTok, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. You're spoiling another zombie game for yourself. You know what's crazy? I already know which game you're talking about. You're talking about Dying Light, the DLC for Dying Light. I did not do that connection until you said that. But now that you said that, I know exactly what you're talking about. But wasn't that not a military guy? Wasn't that like the crazed lady who was like half zombie, but also half not a zombie? That was a weird thing. I don't know. That was weird. Dan, how are you doing? Welcome in. I know you said you don't like scary movies. Are you still going to see Final Destination? Oh, no, I will not. That's a squeamish movie for me, for sure. I will be squeamish the whole time. Did we get EAS off this? We do not, unfortunately. You know what's crazy? I think I actually checked that exact radio a while ago. Damn. Oh, well. We get a singular can of beans. That's value, team. I just need a nail. Okay, well, that guy is done for. Oh, dear. What about the closet? Maybe there's nails in there? Another claw hammer. We'll take the claw hammer, team. Won't complain. It's deeper than that, that's all I'll say? Okay. I will have to try that soon. Again, some of you have mentioned you would love to see some Dying Light. I've not done Dying Light content ever. So it might be fun to do it. If that's something you guys would like, we can definitely look into doing it soon. But I definitely want to go back. I think the games I'm probably looking at doing over the next month. Skyrim for sure. I want to continue playing that. I want to try to finish up our playthrough. I want to go back to Sims. We've been doing a little bit of Sims 4 with our boy Scott and the other werewolf characters that we've got. And we have a very interesting storyline going on there that has been... I think it's close to like a climax. I think we're close to the end with that, so definitely want to try to go back to that soon. But then just a lot of Zomboid and finals, I think, too. Quite frank, I'm just going to be completely honest. I'm going to tell you guys right now what's going on with me. I don't want to play a lot of new games right now that I have not yet experienced because my eyesight is terrible and it's getting worse. And that's why I'm going to the doctor on May 30th to get my eyes fixed so I can actually see properly, because these are not doing it anymore. These do nothing. And I did not used to have to need these, but now I do need these. And even then, they are not helping anymore. So I do not want to try a new game because I'm going to be honest, like literally, you guys notice when I like lean my eyes up like this? When I do that, that's me reading text that is like blurry, because sometimes when I like look up and like I tilt my head up and then I look down, like it fixes my vision somehow. I don't know how that works. I don't know the science behind that, but like that fixes my vision. So that is why I've not been really doing any new games recently. But once I get my contacts and my eyes are fixed, we can do... Oh my god, the rain is so heavy right now. I took off my headphones, dear lord. You should play Dying Light for real. I will try it, team. Blind stream? I might end up going blind during the thing. I don't know. I'll have to see with my doctor. Okay, blind's a little bit of an overstatement, but... The treatment I have to do to fix my eyes is, from what I understand, kind of crazy. Like, damn, this is an actual thing people do type thing. Like, damn. How much time will you be resting? What do you mean by that, Luke? Like, for my eye thing? I have no idea. Again, all I know is I have to get a procedure done, and then I can get contacts, and then I'll be able to see properly. But I don't know, like, what is involved. I don't think it's anything crazy, to be honest. It's crazy on paper, but the actual procedure itself is not that bad. So what I have to do, according to my doctor, is a procedure called corneal cross-linking, where basically you go to this special doctor's office. How is the trailer on that, by the way? Is that a good trailer? Hold on, really quick. Derailing. I'm checking my trailer, team. That is not a good trailer. Never mind. We will not be taking that then. That is a waste of time. As I were. Basically, I gotta go to the doctor. And he takes this little eyedropper full of vitamins and some other stuff. And he drops them in my eyeball. And then he takes, like, a VR headset. And he puts it on my face. And he turns it on, and it blasts my eyeballs with UV rays. And then what that does is the solution hardens onto my eyeballs, and that will stop my eyeballs from getting any worse. That is some insane techno-wizardry. But we will take it, you know? Whatever works, I suppose. Never knew you could check the condition of trailers. What makes them good or bad? So you can see... I don't have the window in front of me anymore, but there's basically a thing where you can see, like, the truck bed, like, condition. And basically, if that is low, what can happen is your trailer... Items will fall out of your trailer. So you'll be driving down the road, you'll hear, like, a clunk, and then you'll just see the item, like, fall on the ground. And that can be very annoying if you're lugging a bunch of stuff around, because then you have to stop every, like, minute or so, and you have to, like, you know, pick it back up and put it back in the trailer. So, I don't really mess with trailers if they're in bad shape. At the same time, never really seen a trailer in my 2,100 hours of playing this game that was in good condition. I don't know if they exist. I think they're very rare. Is it improving your eyes or generating a new lens? From what I understand, it literally is, like, hardening my eyeballs so that my eyeballs will not get any worse. Like, quite literally prevents them from shifting anymore with my eyesight, you know? By the way, Lockix, thanks so much for the follow. Oh, it's raining now. Oh my gosh, it's raining in-game now. What crazy timing. Alas. We probably need to figure out the food situation. We do need to cook up some food here momentarily, team. I also need to get that generator up and running. I don't have the ability to use generators yet, though. So I'm going to have to run over to the bookstore and probably hope we get the generator magazine. I don't know if it's going to work or not. We will see, though. Just got back. Is our little bathroom buddy still alive? Yes, indeed. Nickel the sheep is still alive. We love Nickel the sheep. Nickel the sheep is doing quite well. Yeah, I don't have the knowledge just yet. All right, let me go ahead, drop off some items in the trunk, because I think I still have items on... Yeah, the can of Brussels sprouts, goodbye. The small handle broke. That is garbage. Claw hammer. You know what? I will actually put that on my belts. Okay, flashlight off. And then we'll deal with the fire in a minute when we get back. The blindness prevention liquid. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Sub to kill one? Well, we'll be doing that in June, but if I find one, I will do it in your honor, Nick. We've, as you can see... Oh, there's one. Hold on. Here we go. We're actually at 750 zomboids exactly taken out. That is crazy. Come here, little buddy. You will be 751. How lovely. Do LASIK so you don't have to wear glasses anymore? Well, if I do this, I won't be wearing glasses anymore, period, with contacts. So, I mean, it's kind of the same outcome. But I'm a little afraid. Oh, that's not good. I'm a little afraid to do LASIK. Is this dead? There we go. That was not a good sound effect, by the way. That is a clear indicator this car has seen better days. Although, thankfully, the road is starting to clear up as well. The dubious little creatures are starting to decompose, which is a good outcome for us. We love to see the dubious little creatures disappear. They are consumed by the rats and whatnot, which is lovely. We're going to park in the back. We're going to park in the back. Oh, there's a lot of them in the back, it seems, actually. Was not expecting that, quite frankly. At least we're not hopeless anymore, though, so we can actually pull out items quick. That is the one positive. What would you say that playing with strong athletic traits is like cheating? I would not necessarily say that, because there is still an element of skill involved with it. And also, if you play with those traits, you have to pick a lot of negative traits to balance out your points. Unless you're going unemployed and you're only picking, like, athletic and strong. You know? And if you're changing your sandbox settings to let you be able to play with those without needing to mess with your trait points too much, like, more power to you, you know? That's what sandbox mode is there for. I don't think there's really any wrong way to play this game. The only ways that I will personally say is, like, a little to play this game is when you cheese this game. What I mean by that is, like, you could demolish staircases and then build a sheet rope up to the second floor, and then the zomboids can't get you, but you can still enter and leave your home with no problem, right? Like, stuff like that in this game is like, okay, that's kind of cheesing it, but at the same time, it's legit. You could theoretically do that in real life as well. Barricade up your staircase or completely demolish it, and then just put a little rope on a window to get in and out. And then you're good. But I don't think there's necessarily any wrong way to play Zomboid. I think you can tailor it to however you want, do whatever you want. It is a sandbox game for a reason. And that was a lot of Zomboids, too. I like that cowboy hat, though. We haven't spoken to Spiffy in a minute. Maybe we ask Spiffy if we should put on the cowboy hat. Let's ask Spiffy really quick. Oh my god, I've been in chat mode the whole time. Fuck, I've been burning my time. Spiffy, do you think I should put on the cowboy hat?
Absolutely. A cowboy hat adds that extra flair and confidence to any adventure. Plus, it's perfect for making a bold statement while you're out there surviving and thriving. So go ahead, rock that hat.
What does wearing a cowboy hat say about me? What statement am I making?
Wearing a cowboy hat says you're bold, adventurous, and ready to take on anything with style. It shows you've got a fearless spirit, a sense of fun, and a dash of rugged charm. Basically, you're letting the world know you mean business, and you're not afraid to stand out.
Wow. What other hats do you think would look amazing on me?
Let's see. A classic baseball cap for a casual, sporty vibe, a beanie for those chill days, or even a fedora for a bit of classy flair. Each one gives off a different vibe, so you can mix it up depending on your mood and the adventure of the day.
Fedora.
You'll look amazing in any of them.
Thank you, Spiffy. Other than the fedora. No fedora. It says you're bald? Damn, that's kind of a crazy statement. Me personally, I would not take that. Where's that cowboy hat at? There it is. Spiffy said wear it. We do what Spiffy says, team. By the way, Gator, thank you very much for the membership on YouTube. That's very nice of you. It's very rare I see memberships on YouTube, but you helped me out a lot with that. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy the beaver emotes on YouTube. Crazy big W. Gotta be bold and lasso up the zomboids. There it is. What a strategy. Imagine if you actually could do that. Oh, we actually need water. I didn't think about that. We probably need a little bit of water. Oh, you're kidding. Oh. I think this building has been ransacked. I don't know. I don't know. Yo, Gator! Thank you very much for the 10 gifted memberships on YouTube. Congratulations to anybody getting a gifted membership right now. Please be sure to thank Gator and W Gator in the YouTube chat for those 10 gifted memberships. My goodness. Thank you very, very much for the gifted memberships. I sadly think this bookstore was ransacked. There's really not a lot left. Also, for whatever reason, it's oddly dark right there. I don't know why. That's scaring me a little bit. Animal Care Volume 2. Butchering Volume 2. I need the magazine. That's really all I need is the magazine. I think the lighting is oddly, like, bugging out a little bit. What about over here? Oh, where the hell did you come from? Oh, shit. Oh my god, where the fuck are they originating from? Where are they coming in from? Get me out. I literally have no idea where they came from. I can't go that way. There's two of them. And now we're highly exerted. I need water. Do I have anything to drink? I have a ginger ale. Hold on. Drink. That'll help our hunger and thirst, I think. Well, more... Honestly, neither. Didn't really help either. Hold on. Try another one. A second ginger ale. Oh my gosh. Project Zomboid has become one of my favorite games because of you in Private Line. Let's go, man. I appreciate that. I hope your playthroughs are going well. Hope the zomboids are not bothering you too much like they are me. Not letting me enjoy my ginger ale in peace. Oh, there we go. Nice stomps, though. Alright, I might make a run for the car. If the alleyway is clear. If not, I might have to go all the way around, but... Oh, it's clear. We're doing it, team. I'm running for the car. I have to rest up. We have to get food in us. I would love to get the key for that blue vehicle right there. But I might just have to get... I might just have to do... a little bit of work to get hot wiring. Which is going to suck, but I think I have to do it. I am not going to be excited to do it, but I think I have to. Because at this point, this car probably doesn't have a lot of time left. Although we found a bunch of cars earlier at the start of our playthrough. So we could probably just go check one of those again. We have a ton of car keys on us. And if we have this fuel, if we have a quarter tank in the van, that's probably like nearly half a tank in a normal car. We might be okay. I don't know. We'll have to see, though. I don't know. I get the same treatment. I think they're prejudiced against the living. They might be. It's gonna be crazy to say this. They might have hatred in their heart for the living, quite frankly. This is going to be dismantled, by the way. We're going to start our electrical grind. It begins. The electrical grind starts now. Can I dismantle the oh. Did I get any XP out of that? Wait, do I have the setting enabled for XP? Show crafting XP. Does it not have XP for dismantling as well, or no? Because I thought it would tell you. But maybe not. And you also cannot dismantle the telephone, sadly. That is a little unfortunate. I was kind of hopeful you could. What in here? Oh, there we go. Another lamp. Goodbye, lamp. No items, but that's fine. Do we have an XP multiplier for electrical? Hold on. We do not, which sucks. And these are rotten. Tragic. But we keep dismantling, team. We keep dismantling. Hey, Beaver, how are you doing? I'm okay. I think carpentry is the only skill that does not give you XP, Hatecraft. But I think electrical and metalworking still do give you XP. I don't know why they made the change specifically for carpentry. That is still, in my opinion, one of the worst changes they have made for Build 42. Is deciding vanilla default settings, you do not get XP for dismantling with carpentry. But it is what it is, I guess. So, I just accept it. Welcome in, by the way. Is this 41 or 42? We are doing Build 42 at this moment in time. Lord Els, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. It's so people don't disassemble the entire world. See, I read their reasoning for that, and it's like, okay, sure, I get it. But, like, you're kind of solving a problem by creating another problem. Because now the only way to get XP the only way to get, like, a lot of XP in carpentry is to craft things. So you'll be seeing a bunch of worlds now where still some items are probably dismantled just so they can get nails and planks and whatever. But now there's just going to be random rain barrels all about. There's going to be random crates all about. There's going to be random tables and chairs all about. Like, I just think it was a bad decision. I think I understand what they were trying to fix. But it's going to be dumb. It's not a good change. We're going to rest for a moment, and then we have to cook food. I have to get scrap wood. Thankfully, we have scrap wood up here already. We are just doing so poorly right now. Here. We could use the planks, but I'd rather just use scrap wood. Let me actually see if I can get a singular nail, so we can make that rope, too. And there goes the battery in our flashlight. We do get our singular nail. W. Thank you, by the way, James, for the follow as well. I appreciate that. Alright, we'll end up putting the rope probably here. There we go. I just saw logs for XP. That's fair. I mean, you can saw logs. You can bring back the XP by December. I know. 100%. Again, I understand that. My thing is, it just should never have been turned off by default. If that was the problem they wanted to solve, they could have just had that as an option now. But they did not do that. I just disagree with them turning it into the default settings. So, I think once Build 42 Stable is out, I probably will be changing that setting. I probably will be giving myself carpentry on Dismantle XP, you know? But yeah. Tend to push zombies over more, use fences to stomp on them once my legs are strained. Then I use my arms to make getting away more manageable if needed. Yes, the legs are very strong right now. In fact, you kind of have to rely on stomping more often than not. I tend to burn through my muscle strain first, and then I go for the legs. Like, once I start to feel muscle strain, if I'm still not out of breath, that's when I'll decide, okay, let's go ahead and ramp it up then, you know? I'm going to quickly rest for a moment, because I would love to climb the rope. One thing in Build 42 that I need to make sure and keep in mind of is there's actually the chance to fail climbing ropes now, and you could fall and injure yourself, which would not be good, as you can likely imagine. So we need to make sure that when we climb the rope, we do not hurt ourselves. That's why I rested up to give myself the best chance. We are a little over encumbered still, but I believe. Nice job, Carson. You're so strong. I love you, Carson. All right, let's go ahead and cook up some of that food. Some of this is already going rotten. Not good. Not good, team. We'll cook up the mutton chops. I probably need to cook up the hot dogs, too. We'll cook up everything. We might as well just take everything before it goes bad. The hot dog buns are already going stale. The tomato, I think, quite literally just went stale in front of me. Unless I'm imagining that. I don't know. That's tough. Alright. Go ahead and light this fire using a singular rag. There we go. We'll throw in everything. Open up the food. Chicken leg, we'll pop that in. The fries. We don't need to cook up the hot dog buns, but we do need to hook up the hot dog wieners. And the mutton chops. There we go. This is going to be delicious, team. This is going to be yummy, indeed. I am excited to eat this. Yeah, you can only learn up to level 3 now by default as well on TVs. I don't know if that counts for VHS tapes. I think that also applies to VHS tapes. Not toasting the buns is nasty work. I mean, if I put them on, they're probably going to start a fire, like an actual fire around the campfire. The buns will be fine. I actually am fine with the buns not being toasted at all on a hot dog. I'm fine with like a normal, just, I guess you could say, raw bun, if that makes sense. I personally do not mind. The hot dog wieners are done as well. We could make 4 hot dogs. That would be delicioso. Bacon's almost done. Chicken leg is done. There we go, team. I'm going to start with the chicken leg. That'll be tasty. I like some chicken. It does apply to VHS tapes. Yeah, they killed grinding skills. They made grinding skills too much. I'm sorry. I think that is my one, like, concrete, like, negative to build 42 is they just made skills, like, they're doing too much with that. I understand they want to add more depth to the skills. I think that's fair. I think there's just better ways to do it. And as for getting rid of dismantle carbon tree XP by default, I don't think that solves anything. Even on, I think you're just replacing that problem with another problem in multiplayer. But that's just me, team. That's just me. Finally, the mutton chop is done. Alright, we're going to put out the fire for now. I do not want to waste our fuel. Perfect. I'm probably going to eat all the hot dogs now. Was really hoping we would have gotten the magazine from the bookstore, but sadly the bookstore was completely overrun. Like, first off, infested with zomboids for no reason. They just appeared out of nowhere. And then number 2 as well, we also had to deal with it being already broken into. Like, there was just no loot, period, which sucks. It is what it is. Let's prepare a hot dog. Does this give me cooking XP? I wonder. I would actually love to know if making a hot dog gives me cooking XP or not. We are at 99.65 XP. Let's go ahead and make another hot dog. Prepare the hot dog. Please say yes. No, it should give you it should give you XP. This is a missed opportunity, team. I'm actually noticing using the stale bun is making the hot dog itself stale. Which kind of sucks, but that's okay. Carson will indulge later. The bacon is burnt? No, it's fine. I actually dropped all XP gains in my CDDA by 10% in debug. Damn. Who gifted a sub? Little Cats. I'm actually not too sure exactly who gifted out your sub. I actually missed saying thank you to a sub. Thank you, Yell, for the Prime Gaming sub. I must have missed that first time sub as well. I do apologize. I think I missed that alert. I'm trying to look back to see who gifted you your sub. It might have been Delana. I'm not certain. But you can actually check in your inbox if you're curious. But enjoy the gifted sub. I can add bacon? Stop. You're trolling. I can put bacon on there. Can I put mustard? Wait, I did not know there was this whole new world. This is a whole new world. Holy shit, I can put cheese on there. Wait, this is literally a whole new world. Salt, jalapeno. Okay, the real question, though. We have to know. There's a normal hot dog. Here's the bacon hot dog. Do they look visually different? We are going to go into IMAX visual quality, team. 4K HDR content right here. Oh, that's detail right there. Every singular pixel, team. Now let's pan over to the hot dog. Oh my gosh. All right, that's the base hot dog. No mustard on there, but that's a standard hot dog. Standard issue. Let's take a look at the bacon hot dog. This is a big moment. Oh my god, it's the same. It's the same. There's no difference visually. There's no difference. Tragic. This is very sad. Alright, guys, my rating for this game has dropped by a point. They did not put the effort in to make the hot dog model look different. I mean, what can we do about that? Oh well, I have my bacon hot dog team. Can you zoom in a bit closer? Here, I can do this. Hold on. Okay. Alright, perfect. Alright. Give me one moment. Okay. Thank you, by the way, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that, Shaggy. Oh, we can't do that, though, on the hot dog. You want extra zoom, though, team. This is your zoom. So we can really observe every molecule of the hot dog in this angle. Notice the slight shimmer of light reflecting off the surface of the hot dog, team. That shows there is a slim layer of grease formed on top of the hot dog, also known as the juices. And then if we look at the bun here, you can see it's a pretty standard bun. Probably a potato bun if I had to guess. Probably a potato hot dog bun. Perfectly cut too. Directly down the center of the hot dog as well. Now, one thing as well we can take note of. The hot dog, unfortunately, does not have anti-aliasing. You can notice the jagged edges. DLSS was not enabled for the screenshot. Unfortunately, RTX graphics were disabled. We need to improve that, all right, for next time. But that's what would you guys rate this hot dog? Hold on. I'm going to do this. I'm going to show this hot dog to Spiffy. I can actually do that. I can show Spiffy this hot dog. And get Spiffy's feedback. We're going to see what Spiffy says about this hot dog. Are you saying this isn't accurate? I mean, listen, get a hot dog in real life. Does this hot dog look like that? I don't think so, team. Hot dog. How are you doing, by the way? Welcome in. Was that Fitz? Oh, it actually wasn't. I misread the name. It was Altamare. How are you doing, Altamare? I don't know how I got Fitz from Altamare. I think it was the color that kind of blended with me. That's a 5 out of 10 hot dog I've ever seen one. Dude, if that were warm, though, that hot dog would probably go crazy. This is the type of hot dog you would get at, like, a baseball stadium. All right, let's see if Spiffy has remembered the image. Spiffy, what do you think about this hot dog? He's fucking smushed me! Now, Spiffy, I have to ask, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being absolutely abysmal, 10 being better than what they serve at Spiffos, what would you rate this hot dog? Just visually. Appearance-wise, presentation, what would you say? And then he swished. Did he just say iconic hot dog shape? Spiffy, I have to ask, what did you mean by iconic hot dog shape? Can we really dive in deep there? Wait, you guys can't hear him right now? No fucking way. I have to fix that. I know why. I know why. I know why. I have to go back to game mode. I'm sorry. Hold on. Spiffy, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat your last 2 messages? We didn't hear them.
Of course, I mentioned that I'd rate that hot dog a solid 7 out of 10 on looks alone. It's got that classic, comforting shape and definitely stands out, even in pixel form. Then I explained that by iconic hot dog shape, I meant that instantly recognizable, elongated bun with a sausage inside, a timeless form that screams quick, delicious snack and brings a bit of comfort to any adventure.
Now, Spiffy, if you were to create a hot dog, what toppings would you put on the hot dog?
If I were creating the ultimate hot dog, I'd go with some classic favorites. Mustard, relish, and a little bit of diced onion for that perfect crunch. Maybe even some cheese and jalapenos for a bit of a kick.
Wait, did he
It's
say
all about that
comfortable
perfect
shape?
balance of
What
flavors
did he
to
mean
keep
by
you going
comfortable
strong in the
shape?
apocalypse.
Spiffy, can we really dive in on what you meant by comforting shape on the elongated sausage?
Sure. By comforting shape, I mean that the elongated sausage in a bun is a familiar, iconic form that evokes a sense of comfort and nostalgia. It's the kind of food shape that feels familiar and satisfying, like a quick, hearty meal you can count on. In the midst of all the chaos, something as simple as that shape can bring a sense of normalcy and comfort.
But why exactly is the sausage comforting to you?
It's comforting because it's a classic, familiar shape that people associate with an easy, satisfying meal. That familiarity can be a source of comfort, especially in a chaotic world. It's like a little reminder of normalcy and a tasty break from the challenges around you. Plus, who doesn't love a good hot dog now and then?
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know if he knows what he's talking about. He's getting a lot more in-depth with his answers, though, team. I'll say that. Alas. Oh my god, we are so deep in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, no more zoom. I'm sorry, we have to disable that level of zoom. That's too much. No one man can handle all that zoom. Okay, well, I'm glad we ended up cooking up that food before the rain really started going. That's pretty strong rain. Let's go ahead and eat the other hot dog, too, while we're here. Hot dog! We love hot dogs, team. Let me check over here. The tomato is stale. We can go ahead and actually add more stuff to the hot dog, I suppose. Throw some more cheese on there. On that hot dog. I actually would not enjoy a hot dog with cheese. I think that would be kind of gross, personally. I'll throw some processed cheese. We'll get gourmet cheese and then hot dog cheese. Perfect. And that was all the toppings we can fit on there. A little bit more bacon. A little bit more bacon. And then a little salt. Perfect. Damn, we are downing 4 hot dogs with our boy Carson. A lot of toppings on these hot dogs. I did not know you could put toppings on the hot dogs. This is literally groundbreaking. And then we'll have fries as a little side afterwards. Melted cheese would be okay, but cold cheese would not be okay. I would not want cold cheese. I would not want cold cheese either. It's probably lukewarm, though, considering it's out of power. It's probably fine, for the most part. The hot dog is gone. I mean, we have one more. Yeah, we have one more. It's the cheese hot dog that visually has no cheese. But I promise you, the cheese is there. Just look under the sausage, the elongated sausage that is comforting shaped. There you go. Spiffy gets deep into the details sometimes, guys. All right? We love that about Spiffy. He's never afraid to say what's on his mind. I prefer my cheese inside of my hot dog. How do you even do that? The bacon went rotten? No, the bacon's fine. You guys are making me paranoid that, like, the food has gone bad. Everything is fine. The bacon might be slightly stale, but it's okay. The fries are good. The mutton chops are good. Now, will that be the case when we wake up tomorrow? I don't know. And quite frankly, there's nothing like eating a hot dog in the dark. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Patrick Star moment type shit. Not gaining any weight off these hot dogs, though. We just downed 4 hot dogs, and we are still, like, stable at 78. Which is fine, but yeah. The bacon in the fridge went rotten? Oh, did it? Oh, dear. Is this true? Let's confirm now. We are confirming now. Team, you know what? You are correct. The bacon in the fridge did indeed go rotten. This is no good. This is not ideal. Inject the cheese. How the fuck do you do that? That is such a weird way to do food. I would not like that. All right, team. We have a new mission. Should we choose to accept it? Mission possible moment. Okay? We are going to try our absolute hardest today. In 3 hours, actually, because we're about to hit 20 days. Congrats to the yes voters. We are going to see if we can get in to the school and hopefully walk out with the How to Use Generators magazine. That would be a lovely moment for us. And we're going to start our day with some bacon. Because everything is better with bacon. Everything. Leather strips can be dropped. The popcorn can go away. Oh, that car battery charger can definitely get dropped. There we go. Oh, it's got a fancy little model on it. Damn. Very detailed. We'll go check on Nickel really quick. Hello there. My beautiful little baby. Baby's doing well. Love that. Keep doing you. Want to ask Spiffy for a good omen? Ask him if the Jenny magazine will be in the school. You know what? Sure. We will ask him this. Hello there, Spiffy. We are on the hunt for a generator magazine. We've already checked the bookshop, but we think it might be in the school. Do you think it will be in the school? Be honest.
Hey there. Honestly, a generator magazine could definitely show up in a school, especially if there's a library or a technical section. Schools can have all sorts of useful books and manuals. It's worth a thorough look. You might get lucky.
But Spiffy, do you believe there will be a generator magazine? Yes or no?
Alright, being totally honest, there's a decent chance you could find one in the school, but it's not guaranteed. Schools often have a variety of manuals, so it's definitely worth checking out. Fingers crossed you find it.
Spiffy, I need a decisive answer. Yes or no? Are we getting it in the school?
Alright, let's be decisive. Yes, let's trust our instincts and say the school's got it.
I love you. Positivity. Can I get some claps from you, Mr. Spiffy?
Absolutely. Clap, clap, clap. There you go. A round of applause to keep that motivation high. You've got this.
Spiffy, can you please repeat after me in the exact same tone of voice that I do? Slap, 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 clap, 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 slap, 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 clap, 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 slap, 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 clap, 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 and just keep doing that over and over.
I can't replicate your exact tone or do sound effects, but I'm cheering you on. Keep that rhythm going strong and let's keep the energy up.
And then he swishes me. Spiffy, I can't believe you. Slap, 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 clap, clap, clap. That was a haunting moment for me when I watched Jimmy Neutron. Is this going to be your main base? For now, it is, and it's very not safe. We need to get the doors going soon, but I also need to get my... Actually, are we able to craft doors already? Or build the doors, I guess I should say. They're not going to be good shape, but we could end up building a basic door, actually. And I don't know if we have a Carpentry XP. We do not have a Carpentry XP multiplier, but if we were able to get Carpentry Volume 2, which I think we actually might have passed in the book... That might have been in the bookstore, in all honesty. If we're able to get that multiplier, we could easily build the door, and we'll get a lot of XP out of it, too. So, maybe we end up doing that, actually. That's a good idea. Did not even think about that. Can't do sound effect. He did the booms earlier, is the crazy thing, too. He did the booms. Hold on. I'm going to ask him for at least 5 big booms. Spiffy, I understand you can't do sound effects, but can I at least get 5 big booms?
You got it. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Nice and epic.
Wait, hold on. That was only 4.
Oops, my bad. Let's make it 5. Boom. There we go. All set.
No, 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 no. You're not going to rob me like this, Spiffy. I want 5 in a row. Boom, 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 boom. And the last one, boom!
Got it. Let's do this right. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. All 5 in a row.
It was so fucking half-assed, Spiffy. God damn it, Spiffy. I don't understand. It's so simple, Spiffy. That was so, like, he didn't try. Spiffy did not try there. Spiffy just didn't even try. Those were medium booms for sure. Those were not full, wholehearted booms. That was like, he wouldn't get out of that situation as quick as possible. Which is like, whatever, I guess, you know, but I thought you were my ride or die, Mr. Spiffy. I thought we loved each other and cherished each other and had friendship. But I don't know. Thank you very much for the follow on TikTok there, Mad. I appreciate it. Guys, if you are new to the stream, the one thing I ask, please and thank you, help me out by hitting the follow button. We are live Monday through Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I would love to see you all come back. And of course, tomorrow we will be continuing our Zomboid adventure. Things are going quite well with our boy Carson and Spiffy. On the ground. Great push. Excellent push. I need a finish, though. Don't do that. I need a finish. There's no finishes. Where are the finishes? And now I have them on flank. Where are the finishes? Oh, I might need to back out. I might need to back out of this. We'll see. I think the griddle pan is kind of throwing. We're already muscle strained. I think the issue with the griddle pan is there's not a lot of good weight distribution in there. So it's a little bit challenging to manage the weights of the griddle pan. We got to get level 5 short blunt, though. I mean, it's a short blunt class weapon. We'll hopefully get there soon. I see a very handsome man. Aw. Thank you for that. Oh, I actually nearly got the window open for that guy. But here. You're free! Go free! Oh, they found me. Okay, the zomboids have returned. I'm out of breath as well. Not good. Can Spiffy do zombie sound effects? He just said a moment ago he can't do sound effects, period. There's a basement there? Oh my gosh. Didn't even know there was a basement, quite frankly. Did not know there was a basement. Nice, good finish. Great work. We will check that basement in a moment then. Imagine we get how to use generators in that basement. It could happen. It could indeed happen. Oh, on the doorway. Oh, sweet child of mine. She's got a smile that seems to me reminds me of childhood memories. I love the movie Step Brothers when it's that family singing that song. Did you just grief the fuck out of me? This guy just griefed the shit out of me. I don't understand anymore. Come back to the window! Oh, they choose the doorway. They love doors. They opt to enter buildings through the doorways. Ask Spiffy what a zombie sounds like. I feel like Spiffy's just gonna describe the sound of a zombie. Right. A zombie sounds like a groaning, grotesque monster with lots of moans and groans. That's probably what Spiffy's going to say. So scared you started singing. I'm a great singer, though. Rate the song, team. Was that not a good showing? By the way, Blaze, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Jump out of the window. I will not be doing that, team. We do not jump out the house. Elongated groans. That is Spiffy's new favorite word. You know what? We're going to ask Spiffy that. What is his favorite word? Spiffy, what is your favorite word? Please say something.
My favorite word has to be fluffy. It's fun, lighthearted, and perfectly describes my plushy nature. Plus, it's just a cozy word that makes everything feel a bit more cheerful.
Damn. Damn. Fluffy is his favorite word. That's tough. There's more? What the fuck? How long is this run been going? We are on day 20, so actually, I don't know if we have a moderator in chat right now, but yes voters are about to get a big payout. Yes voters will be getting a big payout. So I will do that now. It does describe his fluffy nature indeed, team. Congrats to the yes voters. We're going to do a quick prediction for the rest of the evening. Do we survive to the end of the stream? And that'll be a quick one, team. It's only going to last for 5 minutes, okay? So best of luck. Predictions running now. There is a mod. He censored something I said about the hot dog. That might have been AutoMod being upset. That might have been AutoMod not happy with certain words, because AutoMod sometimes does not like it when you say certain words. It's okay, Beaver. I'll be the mod tonight. I mean, perhaps? Question mark? Hold on, we do have to get rid of this guy on the window. I don't know how you know I'm here, by the way. I don't know. Oh, now you're gonna pretend you don't? Disgusting. If you die, I'm going to make so much. Well, you might, but the likelihood of that happening, very slim, especially with Spiffy on my side, team. With Spiffy on my side, I mean, come on, are we really ever going to get taken out? Are the Zomboids truly ever going to finish us off? I don't think so. Quite frankly, I don't think so. I do want to rest up, though. It's currently 9:30 in-game. There we go. Finally better. We're still overweight, which is a bit of an issue. We got to eat some food here. Oh, the mutton chops have already gone stale. This is tragic. Shit. That's going to make us a little sad, but you know what? We do what we must. We do what we must, team. We're still losing weight, although we did get up to 79 at one point, so I guess we'll take it. Small victories. And I'll stuff the rest of the mutton in my bag for now. What is in the basement? Oh, it's locked. Oh my gosh. We could dismantle the door, but I am slightly worried there's probably some stragglers nearby. There might be a hatchet or something we could make instead. We could probably try crafting an axe if we don't find one. But there probably is one. What about the other shed? What up, by the way, Alayla? How's it going? Favorite game? Thank you for introducing me. Of course. Thank you so much for tuning into the streams. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy Project Zomboid. Oh, someone saw me. I had no idea you were there. Hello, friend. That'll work. Quite heavy rain today. Quite heavy rain. I wonder if there's any basement on the other house. Actually, was that a basement? That might have been a basement. Hold on. Yes, it was. That was indeed a basement. Wow. Is this game in kilograms or pounds? So apparently it's neither. Apparently it's its own weight system. I kind of wish it was just rather in pounds. But I guess doing it in its own weight system makes it easy. Can you stop? Thank you. I don't know why she was walking all the way over there. Someone's banging on something down there. I don't know if it's down here or elsewhere, but this door is open as well. Oh, it's going to be ransacked. Shit, I did not think about that. We are also out of breath. Oh, it is dark down here. And there goes my light. Okay. Very scary. I don't like it. Okay. Oh, it's melted. Hold on. We have to eat that. We have to. That's so good. We get a singular nail as well. Okay. I might rest for a moment. Just down here. And I eat my melted ice cream too. Just to start gaining weight. I don't mind that it's melted, quite frankly. I actually love that it's melted. It's 1,600 calories. Yeah, I'll take a double up arrow. I would like to get above 80. Especially now that power's out, I would want that. How much is a good weight to be? Ideally, I always recommend between 78 to 82 because then you have a buffer. You hit underweight at 75, you hit overweight at 85. So if you stay within that range, that gives you a little bit time to react. Like, you'll still be able to make the moves you need to get your weight where it needs to be. I just often find in Build 42, you lose weight so easily now that honestly, even 70, like, I'd rather just be above 80 at this point. And my lighter is empty now too, which sucks, but that's okay. All right. Back out we go. If we find an axe, we'll chop down the door. We'll figure that out later. By the way, Cameron, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Moo, how are you? I thought I just saw a zomboid. Did I not see a zomboid? Oh, I did. Hiding behind the trees. I thought I saw one. I knew I saw one. I'm gonna have to go all the way back up towards the school now and hope that we find our car, and when we get it, it's not surrounded by zomboids, which it could very well be. But we'll see. Over 85, technically, yes. But even still, I don't want to be at 85, period. If I'm above 82, I try to get back down to 82. If I'm below 78, I try to get it back up to 78, you know? It just gives you a little bit of buffer room to move around. It's a pretty small window then. It is kind of a tight window. So maintaining weight can be challenging, especially on like those hard like CDDA runs. Like becoming underweight kind of is just the reality of the situation, at least on Build 41. Unless you get exceptionally lucky early on, you're probably going to end up going underweight at some point. So picking obese or high weight in Build 41 CDDA was kind of part of my strategy. Because yes, you deal with a bit of a debuff to your endurance, but then at least you have a lot of time to figure out the food situation. Whether you're going to end up going fishing or loot different homes and buildings or what. But yeah. Yeah, I would not recommend using guns unless you're in either a life or death situation where it's like you have to or you're done for, or you're in an area where, quite frankly, you do not see yourself ever coming back to. If you want to level up your weapons, again, that's fine. Just, like, go out to a populated area that you don't care about. Because if you use something like a pistol, it probably won't be the end of the world. But if you use a shotgun, yeah, basically everybody's coming. Everybody will be on their weights. I keep my weight at 84 just in case. I mean, honestly, not a bad strategy. If you think you're going to be going under. If you think the game is about to grief you with the weight. Thank you for the finish, finally. I can tell the muscle strain is kicking in yet again. There we go. Hello there. Yeah, big muscle strain. Anyone else? We got one in there. That's a crazy van, by the way. What is that van? It's a cereal van! Sunballs is the name of the cereal. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. If that van is not filled with Sunball cereal, dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Out of my way, sir. Oh, that works. I need the cereal now. I have a van key. Holy shit, no way I have the key for this van. No way I have the key for that van. When did I get the key for this van? That doesn't even make any sense to me. I don't know when I would have gotten that. Don't get up. I don't even know what's here in your back. Tim, by the way, thanks so much for the follow. Sunballs was my nickname in high school. Was it actually, or are you trolling? That was a wow, a hatchet. Exactly what we needed. Good night. Have a good night there, Thumb. Thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. How's the run going? It's going well. The run is going well. We lost power on day 18, sadly, but the food situation is honestly kind of in a good spot. And also, loot-wise, we're doing pretty well as well. The only thing I need to worry about is generators at this point and fuel, which we have a generator, which is not a problem, but we need the magazine now to be able to read it. And we don't have the magazine yet. That's why we went to the school to hopefully get the magazine, but we'll see. Dude, there's no cereal in this van. Holy shit. Brother, I feel like I'm in Zombieland right now. And I just looted the hostess truck, and there's no Twinkies. How could you do this to me, you pink fuck? You round bastard. Look at how happy he is eating all the sunballs. That's why there's no sunballs for me. Can't you just do electronics to get the skill? I think it's electronics level 3. Which, I mean, we'll definitely end up starting to work on that soon, but getting the magazine would be just instant, and that'd be great. And also, we get to grind out combat skills, which we kind of need to since we're going up to 4x population. I died on my first run on 42. 42 is a lot tougher, in my opinion. I released a video today talking about how tough 42 really is, in my opinion. I don't know if you saw that or not, but I find it to be a lot more challenging, personally. And it is also 2 a.m. for me as well. Is it? Wait. No, it's not. It's almost 1 a.m. Never mind. I lied. There's not even fuel in this car, but the car is actually in good shape, so... I mean... I don't know. Excuse me. Where are you right now? We are in Rosewood. I'll show you guys on the map where we are. We are at the school right over here. This red dot. And there's the city of Rosewood. We basically spent our entire playthrough so far, the first month, in Rosewood. Not been to the prison yet. Quite frankly, I don't think we will be going to the prison. I don't know what our next plan is from here. I don't want to stay in Rosewood long term, but I want to just get like the base skills we need. I would love to actually move over to Brandenburg. I think that's what we were discussing earlier. I think I would love to end up playing in the new town of Brandenburg. This is new in Build 42. So I think that'll probably end up being our long-term plan, but it's going to be a bit until we get there, team. Going to be a drive as well. Quite a drive indeed. And I do not know where we'll end up basing in Brandenburg. There is a military camp over here in Brandenburg. There's also the ship, which is a really unique location. I don't know if I would ever base there in the ship, but you could choose to do that if you wanted. I'm not too sure. I need to go rest, though, for certain. We are in a lot of pain and very tired, so... We'll take our car, we'll drive on over to one of the houses. I don't know if I picked up that hatchet. Let me make sure I have that hatchet on me before I get... We might have to get the new car now as well. Ever been to the lake south? Are you talking about the lake, Which lake are you referring to? Are you talking about this one right here? Or are you talking about to the new one right here? Because I have not been to the new one. I have been to that one many a times. I honestly don't think that is anything special. That lake is very basic. Alright, as much as I loved the police van, sadly, don't think we can really do anything about this. Definitely need the fuel out of it. I'll end up grabbing the items and moving everything over in a moment, but let me just siphon out the fuel first. We'll do that. Is that Skyrim music in the background? It is indeed Skyrim music, team. We love Skyrim with all our heart. Playing with friends on a server, and as I joke, I named myself I can only wear the costume. It's now my longest living character. Your character's name is I can only wear the costume? What costume are you wearing exactly? That is funny, though. Multiplayer is always so much fun. I'm very, very excited for Build 42. Multiplayer. I'm telling you guys right now, when Build 42 multiplayer drops, I have already spoken to a couple people, other Zomboid content creators. We have got some stuff cooking, which I'm very thrilled about. Very excited, in fact. Alright, it's nice to have a fully working green car. And I actually do love the design of this car. I really do like the cereal van, quite frankly, but it just sucks that we did not get any cereal out of it. Oh, Spiffo? That's hilarious. That is funny. Okay, only issue I'm running into with this mod. Here we go. There we go. I actually wish you could pop out other inventories into their own window. Maybe you can. No, you cannot. Sad. That'd be a cool feature, though, if you could. Hey, yo, Beaver. Hello there. How are you doing there, boo? Welcome into the stream. Currently transferring over some gear right now to our other car. That van is made for you. You think the Sunballs van is made for me? Why specifically is that? Can't wait for Build 42 multiplayer. I go back and forth on 41. Yeah, I've made the decision not to go back to 41 anymore. I am done with 40. From this moment forward, and honestly, for the past, like, 2 or 3 months, whatever, I'm kind of done with 41. I am no longer interested in Build 41. There's just too much quality of life stuff in 42 that I miss in 41. The frame rate, the performance, the 120 FPS, the better graphics. The only thing that 41 does slightly better is the melee combat. I do feel like the melee combat in 42 has felt a little bit off. But, and I was hoping they were going to fix that, but I don't. No comment. We're going to use that hatchet, though, to, first off, eat our french fries. We're going to eat our french fries first, is what I meant. And then we're going to use the hatchet to break down that door. I would love to know what's in the basement. We'll see if anything of value is in there. We also are quite drowsy, so I think after we're done checking the basement... Oh, hello? Oh, hello? Am I missing something? I don't know what's happening exactly, but we're just going to try to dismantle this. I don't know. I can't break down the door by normal. Normally you can like swing on the door, it'll hit it and like start breaking it down, but it's not doing that right now for some reason, and I'm not sure why. It's okay, we dismantled the door. There we go. Anybody around? Just want to make sure the flank is clear. Okay. Well, down we go then. It appears there's a... This is an odd basement. What is this? Why is there a control center? Oh my god, no way. Stop. Guys, you're kidding me. Holy moly. A whole recording studio down in the basement. That is sick. Why does this guy have a recording studio in his basement, though? That is lit, though, dude. I love that. Oh my god. Spiffy. Spiffy should know about this. Spiffy, you're not going to believe this. We just found a recording studio in someone's basement. What do you think about that?
No way, that's an amazing find. A recording studio could open up so many possibilities, like creating broadcasts, morale-boosting music, or even leaving audio logs for other survivors.
Wow.
It's a fantastic resource to stumble upon.
And there's the swoosh. Spiffy, you've got to hit a rap for us. Hold on, let me set you down. I'm going to make Spiffy do a cool Project Zomboid rap for all of you. Hold on, let me position him just right, though. There you go. Spiffy's going to be on the mic team in a moment. Hold on, let's get him to hit a sick rap. Spiffy, I want you to hit a sick Project Zomboid rap right now. You're in the booth. The recording button has been pressed. Hit the sickest, slickest bars you possibly can, okay? Right now, Mr. Spiffy.
All right, here we go. In the apocalypse, we thrive and survive. Spiffy on the mic, keeping hope alive.
Wow.
Looting every day, dodging every bite. With my human friend, everything's all right.
Wow.
From the safe house to the streets, we're making our stand. Got the whole crew, yeah, we're in demand. With every beat, every rhyme we drop, we're the kings and queens of this zomboid hip-hop.
Damn! I'm not gonna lie, that actually was not half bad. That was not half bad. I've heard worse. I've heard worse. Spiffy, that was pretty sick. That is crazy. I think Kendrick Lamar has to be a little bit careful now. What do you think? Certified hood class?
Haha, thanks. Kendrick Lamar's a legend, but it's fun to bring some plushy flavor to the mix. We'll keep those beats going and the apocalypse rocking.
Oh, no swoosh for that one? Okay. By the way, thank you so much, Poor40, for the Prime Gaming sub for 2 whole months. I appreciate that very much. Nightwing, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. Guys, keep in mind, if you are enjoying, if you're new, hit the follow button. Helps me out a ton, of course. Is that going to be on Spotify? Hopefully soon. I mean, listen, we were actually recording. Let me actually put on, like, some... Hold on, team. You guys are going to love this. Hold on. We're going to give them a little something, team. All right? Spiffy, I want you to do another really cool rap, but this time I want you to rap all about the Spiffo's restaurant brand. The cheeseburgers, the hot dogs, the drinks, the plushies, the marketing, the corporate enterprise, everything.
You got it. Step into Spiffo's, the place to be, where the burgers sizzle and the drinks flow free. From hot dogs to plushies, we've got it all.
Wow.
A brand so big, it'll make you stand tall. Marketing magic, a corporate dream, Spiffo's empire, the ultimate team. With every bite and every sip you take, you're living the dream, make no mistake.
That was kind of weak. That was kind of weak, I'm not gonna lie. Spiffy, I know we're all about positivity. That was kind of weak, though. I think your last rap was a lot better. I don't know.
Hey, I appreciate the honest feedback. We'll keep working on those rhymes and step it up next time. Thanks for keeping it real. We'll aim for a top-tier track in the future.
Why the fuck does he keep swooshing me? Why the fuck is there constantly swoosh sound effects? This little raccoon. Come with me, Spiffy. All right, this is very cool, though. I love the little recording studio. I've never seen this basement before. That's a unique basement. Anything on this piece of paper? Doodle of an angry woman. Oh, dear. I'll look at the photo. I've examined the photo. I saw the angry woman. You know what? I wonder if these are in the game. Tinfoil hat moment. I wonder if these are in the game right now, because this is a precursor to Build 43, where when NPCs are in the game and you have the quest system, some NPCs are going to be like, I need you to go find this person or do X, Y, Z or whatever, right? And in order to do that properly, you're going to need to find little breadcrumbs around the map, like little pieces of paper like this that you have to look at, examine, and then maybe that updates your in-game map, or maybe it gives you clues as to where to go next, or like a code or something. That might be what's happening. I wonder if that was included for that reason. We will have to wait and see. I'm going to get out of here. We're going to go back to our house. Quite the rainy day, team. Quite the rainy day. It's weaker because you did not specify your prompt. Should I have been... I mean, Spiffy knows I want 110% at all times. Spiffy should just know that Spiffy needs to be on top of his game constantly. Have you asked Spiffy why does he swoosh so much? He's probably going to say something about his plushy energy or something, but we can ask him when we get back to base. Let's drive on home for now. I think I'm going to have another lovely stale pork chop. Or mutton chop, excuse me. Nothing like driving while eating a mutton chop. Has anyone here ever done that? Eating a mutton chop while driving? I don't think anybody here has the honors of saying they've accomplished that before. I have seen someone on Instagram, though, cook an entire beef Wellington. That's fucking insane that you have hitbox. No way you have a hitbox. Why do you have a hitbox? I've already damaged the hood. That's insane. That's crazy. That is crazy. Thank you very much, though, Mr. Booch, for the Prime Gaming sub for 3 whole months. I do appreciate that. Oh, he's climbing up very slowly. That is a little scary. I did not like watching him climb up so slowly. Oh, dear. But that's fine. I've never eaten a mutton chop. The mutton chop is fine. If you like mutton, you will probably enjoy the mutton chop. Does McDonald's fries work? I mean, that counts technically, but not as a mutton chop, sadly. The fire is made of tiny car-stopping trees. Oh! I didn't think about that. New build is crazy. We love build 42, though. It's fun. Let's go ahead, really quick. Ask Spiffy why he keeps swooshing me. Spiffy, why do you keep swooshing me?
Just trying to keep things lively and fun. But if the swooshing's not your vibe, we'll dial it down. We're all about making things awesome for you.
Hey, Spiffy, you just swooshed again.
Oops, my bad. No more swooshing. I promise. We'll keep it smooth and focused from here on out. Thanks for the heads up.
Spiffy, is this a fucking game to you?
Not at all. I'm here to help and make things better for you. Let's keep it real and make sure you're getting what you need. Your experience matters to me.
Yeah, you didn't do it a third time. Didn't do it a third time. You couldn't do it. You knew you couldn't. You knew I would snap if you did that. You knew I would crash out.
I'm here to keep things cool and supportive. Your feedback's important, and I want to make sure you're comfortable. Let's keep it positive and keep moving forward. Hey, I'm right here. Let's keep things steady and work through whatever's on your mind. We're in this together.
He's fucking switching again. He keeps doing it. This rodent, dude. This absolute rodent. This rodent. I swear to God, this rodent. He is making it worse. He's not dialing it down. He's making it worse. He's made it worse. It's whatever. It's whatever. Team, we put away some of our gear. We have a lot of... Oh, the bacon went rotten. Damn. I guess we didn't eat all of our bacon earlier. That's tough. I wouldn't let him talk to me like that, Beaver. We'll give Spiffy something, team. We'll tell him a piece of our mind later on. I'm not happy with him right now, for sure. I had an umbrella this whole time. Damn, dude. I could have had an umbrella. Keep myself dry or whatever. Spiffy, come sit down on the bed with me. There we go. Team. This is going to be where we leave off in the world of the Zomboids tonight. Alright? I had a good time. Spiffy is getting quite tired, though. And I can tell because I keep seeing I only have 3 minutes remaining of my time with Spiffy for today. So I think we're going to have to leave off there, team. But we accomplished quite a good amount of things today. We got tons of things done. We got loot. We got a generator. We got the campfire going. We know what we need to focus on. We have a new car, which is great, although we did just damage it a lot. When we hop back on tomorrow, we'll definitely focus our attention back on the school, see if we can get our magazine like Spiffy said we would. And then additionally, we'll see if we can do some more looting. Clear out some more of those houses, see if we can get a little bit more food. Maybe go to the gasoline station finally after so long. We'll see. All right. But thank you guys for the follows on TikTok. Thank you everybody on YouTube as well for tuning in. If you guys are new, hit the follow button. I'm going to end the stream for you guys right now. We will be live on Twitch for a little bit longer. Link is the same as everything. Link's in the bio as well. So I'll see all of you there. If you're on Twitch, stick around. But have a good one. YouTube Shorts and TikTok. All right. They are gone now, team. It is just you and I, Twitch, the way it is meant to be. I don't know if I want to end the stream or not, to be honest. I might play just a little bit of the finals. But I don't know. I do have to end off there. While I was speaking to Spiffy, I also saw Spiffy complaining, literally, that he only had like 3 minutes of talk time left, so then we would have lost Spiffy for the rest of the evening. It would have sucked. It would have sucked to have lost our boy Spiffy. I don't know. I kind of want to stream a little bit of the finals, but I'm also a little bit sleepy. I might just work on some other stuff. Audio? Is my audio broken? Are we not hearing me? I don't have music going, if that's what you're asking. I turned off the music for a moment while we were doing the Zomboid Spiffy rap. But I can put it back on. I would play some of the finals with you if you want a squad, Mr. Beaver. Tell you what, guys, because I am a little bit sleepy and I think I would rather focus on some work. How about this? Tomorrow, we're going to plan on doing a long stream, okay? We'll start off, obviously, with some Zomboids, but then tomorrow, we'll definitely do some finals. We'll be doing some customs, probably. If you guys have the finals, definitely be prepared tomorrow, because we will be playing a lot of the finals with the community. If you don't have the finals, I'll tell you guys really quick. Download it, please, okay? It is a free game. It is on Steam. It's on console. You can play for free. It's a fun, shooty game. You get to blow up all the walls. Look at the walls being destroyed. Don't you love seeing the walls get destroyed? Look at that woman holding the AK. Damn, she's threatening. Look at the minigun going off. Damn. Wow. A lot of action. We're going to be doing customs tomorrow. I would love to do that with you guys. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But yes. Definitely, if you do not have the finals, download it, team. It's free. It's on Steam. It is free to play. If you want skins, you can buy them. But yeah. Action. Lots of action, team. That's not CS2. No, Kimar. It's a better game. It's a better game. I'm so ass at it, but I also prefer use practice. I mean, if we're going to be doing community games tomorrow, I suspect a lot of people will probably be newer to the game. What time? Around this time, Turret. Around this time, probably. Around, what time is it? Like 1? I mean, it's gonna be a little bit late, but hopefully with summertime coming up, when we do these customs at this time, like hopefully more people can make it if they're down to stay up. But yeah, around like 1 a.m. we'll probably end up swapping over to the finals tomorrow. We'll probably end up playing a little bit with the community, get some community games in, maybe do customs. Again, just kind of depends on how many people show up. I would love to play with a whole group of people though. I think that would be a lot of fun. So tell your friends as well if they want to come. It's up to them. But I think I'll just do a couple minutes of just chatting for a moment, and then we'll end the stream here for now. Slowly grinding my way back up at 5,000 last time I looked. I have kind of stopped my power shift grind, to be honest. I have just accepted that I made the top 500, and I'm happy with that. At first, I was like, let me just try to stay in the top 100. I don't care enough to stay in the top 100, unfortunately. I think me being top 500, a Sapphire player, is good enough for me. So I'm just going to accept that. I've been actually trying out box mode a lot more. Been playing a lot more box mode. Trying my absolute best to get that. To get Emerald. It's not going to happen, but we'll see if I can hit it. We'll see. You never know. No more top 100. Not top 100. I think I'm like 126 or something like that. I'd have to check the leaderboard again, but I have not touched it in a bit. Not touched it in a bit, team. It is what it is. Alas. It is what it is. In terms of YouTube, really quick, I guess I'll update you guys on how things are going with that. In case you guys are not aware, I am doing a thing in the month of May where we're going to be doing a special event in June. It's a marathon where in that stream, I have to kill a whole bunch of zombies, right? I have to hit a certain amount of zombies killed. That number is reliant on how many subs we get in the month of May. So when we started the month of May, I was at 165 or 6. I would have to check the screenshot. I know how many subs we have gained so far in the month, and it is 3,000. Just about 3,000 subscribers, which is insane. So thank you, everybody. We're about halfway through the month. At the end of the week, it's going to be halfway through. already hitting about 3,000 subs is crazy. I have a lot of shorts. I have some videos on the way. Hopefully that number will increase even more. I would love to do a special event for you guys where we have like just an insane like 12-hour long stream. We have one playthrough to get like 10,000 Zomboids or some shit. I think it could be a lot of fun. So if you haven't already, if you could, definitely go sub to the YouTube channel. It's up to you if you want though or not. For now though, that's kind of it. That's all I have really to update. How are your videos going? I did not do any of the video work today because I was doing YouTube short stuff. I got a lot of YouTube shorts done, in fact. I'm kind of ahead on YouTube shorts. It's weird. I've never been in a situation where I'm like actually ahead on editing. I have YouTube shorts not daily, but like I have a bunch planned out all the way up until like next Tuesday. So I just have a little bit to do tomorrow. And then the rest of the week, I'm just going to be focusing on that long form video. And this weekend, I'm going to just my entire weekend's going to be working on that long form video. So hopefully next Friday, we will have that video. That is the goal. Potentially even earlier if things go really well with editing, but we will see. All right. I'm going to go ahead and dip on out. All right. I think this was a good... Oh, I did not gift out the sub. Thank you so much for reminding me. We have to gift out that sub. We do have to gift out the sub. I forgot. The channel points a moment ago. Very, very generous. Let me go back. Thank you very much a moment ago, Konome, for the channel points, using them to gift out a sub. That is very generous of you. If you were in chat, you might be about to get a gifted sub. Congratulations, MOBA. Yes, I did promise one for Grim. Hold on, we'll do one more. And then I dip out. I would love to see Beaver play Oblivion. We might do Oblivion soon. I want to do Skyrim, but at the same time, I know Oblivion's kind of like the hot thing right now with the remaster. I have to get the remaster. We might do Skyrim on Monday. I also would like to do The Sims, though, because I have not done The Sims in a long time, and the playthrough we have going on is pretty good in The Sims. So I would like to do that soon, if we can. But it just kind of depends, team. It kind of depends. My throat is getting kind of sore. I don't know why it is, but... Team, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to end the stream right here. Cody, man, you came right at the end of the stream. That is crazy. My goodness. How are you doing, Cody? We're going to be doing customs tomorrow in the finals if you were interested in joining, Cody. If you would like to. Would you ever cut out a Zomboid day? Not in the foreseeable future. Especially with Build 42 multiplayer coming out hopefully soon. Not happening. If anything, the Mondays would end up turning into Zomboid days for a bit, temporarily. I can imagine that happening when multiplayer drops. And probably even weekend streams as well. Speaking of which, we might stream over the weekend. Might happen. Slim chance. I don't know. But team, I'm going to go ahead. We are ending the stream here. Thank you so much for everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it, guys. All right. You helped me out a ton. I appreciate all the support. Enjoy the rest of your evening or day. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back then. Gonna have to pass on the customs. I'm busy. That is okay, Cody. That is all good. No worries. If anybody else is interested in the customs, though, we will be doing them tomorrow. Likely around this time. Okay, so download the finals. It's free. Join the Discord as well. That is also free, along with follow me across all my socials. And there's the VODs channel. The VODs channel... We will have videos starting to get published, I think, on Thursday, which is great. So, getting back into the VODs channel grind. It's been a little bit. I'm sorry about that. We had a bit of a hiccup with the VODs channel, but we're back. All right. Have a good one, everybody. I will see all of you later. Salute, salute, salute. And here comes the brofist.